Who's this lot then? Hello? God, long time no speak. Blimmin', eh? Where have I been, eh? Where have I been? My goodness me. Who are all you lot? I've forgotten who you all are. It's been so long. Hello. Let's grab the service from iFly. Thank you very much for getting us kick-started off with a 31-month sub to get us going. Hey. Thank you, mate. I feel like all of my audio's just gone weird. Hi, Chewy. Hello. How are we? Are we all well, folks? Why has my audio just gone really low? I can hardly hear anything. Can you guys hear alerts and stuff okay? Hopefully you can. That was New Spawns. Hello. Ahoy. Ahoy there. Ahoy, is it you? It is me. Levels are fine. Okay, maybe my audio system's just playing silly buggers with me because I've not streamed for so long and it's like, where have you been? Thank you, iFly. 31 months to get us started. New Spawns as well with the 10 months to get us going as well. Hello, friends. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm feeling refreshed. Yeah, last week was a bit of a chaotic week, I won't lie to you. A bit of a chaotic week, but yes. We're back live now. We're back live now. I've just remembered, though, that I've forgotten to go and get a drink. So do you guys mind if I just go and get myself some water? Just so I can stay hydrated. It is rather warm, and then I'll be back with you. So amuse yourselves for a moment. I'll be back in just a mo. Okie dokie, there we go. Was that 2 seconds? Is this UK 2000 Edinburgh? No, it says in the title of the stream, the scenery. It's by Pyreegue. So, yes. Hello all, how are we? Good to see you all. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. And a very happy Monday to you all. I hope we're all in good spirits and having a good day so far. I hope you've all had a good weekend. And I hope you all had a good week last week. Literally, I've not spoken to you all since, what, last Tuesday, I think my last stream was? Disgusting antics. What's going on with this Austrian? He's like taxiing at V2 speed, then just stopped. What's it doing? I think it's alright. And then Roberticus. Hello there. Thank you for the sub. It's a brand new Prime sub. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Good to see you. How you doing? Thank you very much indeed for the brand new sub, Roberticus. Very kind of you indeed. I hope you are well. And thank you for the Prime, getting us going with a hype train. Yeah, I'm not going with the Apple Tango today. I'm not going with the Apple Tango. I probably should do though, shouldn't I? I need to find... 2 seconds. Who's that? Scar, hello! Gosh, there's even more. You lot are going to keep me busy today, aren't you? Scar, thank you very much for 21 months. Hello there. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all is well, mate. Yeah, not too bad at all. It's good to be back. I just needed a bit of a refresh. You know, I needed a bit of a refresh. It's rare that I take any time away from anything, and I think I just needed a little bit of time, but we're good, mate. We're good. Thank you very much. 21 months. Aaron, thank you very much indeed for the raid. A party of 3 of you. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream. And then we got Sangil as well with 11 months. Hello, buddy. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? It's really weird. I feel like I don't know. I feel like audio's weird for me, but it's only in my ears. Actually, I think I might know what can help with it. Oh God, there's more. Sangil, thank you again. 11 months. Welcome back. And then Zaslinger is back with 2 months. What I need to do is, that's why. It's my mic monitor. That'll be why. There we go. Right, if I can turn... Wait, why is that still... I don't know. I don't know. I'm all over the place. Zaslinger, what's up? What's up is that I feel like everything's changed with my audio, even though nothing has changed because I've not been here. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for all the subs, getting us going with a level 2 hype train on the way. Hope we're well. You just applied for the London Marathon. Oh, awesome. I had a friend who did the London Marathon this year, actually. It was awesome. It was awesome. Right. It's just in your head. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, that's what they all say, right? That's what they all say. Right. Let me make sure I'm all good to... Why are my, like, headphones on a... I don't know. I don't know, chat. Right, we'll leave it as is. Hopefully it's all good. So yes, hello all. Where have I been? All over the place, in all honesty with you. We last streamed on Tuesday last week. Wednesday was badminton training, of which I lasted 3 games and then really badly pulled my back. The knot in it was something unbelievable. So there was no stream on Wednesday. Thursday was Becca's birthday, so I went over to hers to celebrate for her birthday, which I think is fair enough. And then Friday, it was just boiling hot in the studio. Even before I got into the sim and before I turned my streaming PC on, my studio was just like a sauna. And I was really struggling to sit for long periods of time with my back, which is fine now, thanks to some muscle massage guns and rest and everything. Well, actually keeping it moving has been the main help, to be honest. But yeah. And so I just called off Friday's stream. I wasn't feeling... it wouldn't have been an entertaining stream. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could have streamed on Friday, but it just wouldn't have been entertaining for you all. I would have been a hot, sticky, in-pain mess, which nobody wants to watch, and I understand that. So I cancelled Friday's stream. Saturday was out for the day. And then yesterday I was at Riat. I saw somebody ask how Riat was. Yeah, Riat was awesome. I love going to Riat every single year. It's 20 minutes down the road from me, so... it's always an event I go to. And yeah, it was great to go again this year. We had a couple of the SimFest team who are part of the air traffic control. Mr. Benny and Capaz. So that was awesome. And yeah, Riat was really great. Always love it. Always gets me in the mood to fly fighters. And then I never end up doing so. So yeah, and now we're back. And we're back again. So yeah, last week was a bit of a whirlwind. I do apologise that I've not had a chance to check out this scenery before. Again, I was actually going to do this flight on Friday, and then I cancelled, so I just kind of rescheduled it for today. So yeah, I know, we're getting loads of traffic behind us. Edinburgh's very busy, but it's a nice busy. We'll hopefully have a bit of ATC and some traffic to see as well. But yeah, good to see you all on YouTube as well, and the Twitch. Thank you all for coming in and saying hello. Sorry that I've missed it. I've not given any individual hellos, but yeah. Enough about me. How have you all been? Anything exciting that I've missed in the last week or so? Anything particularly that's been going on? Anything fun that I need to know about? Or has it been a pretty standard week for you all? Any Builds Dev stream? Oh yeah, when's that? When's that? Is that now? Oh, it was earlier. Oh, I missed it. Whoops. When was that? Oh, it was 2 hours ago. Oh, right. I was smack bang in the middle of work. Oh, I will watch the replay of that tonight. Yeah, sorry. When there's so much stuff going on and I've got so many things, there will always be like a number of things that I just completely skip out on time on. If it's like, pretty much nowadays, if it's not in my calendar, it doesn't exist. Does anybody else have that in their lives? You know, like, I will literally put in my calendar when I need to get a haircut. Because if I don't, I just won't get a haircut. If I don't have a reminder about it in my calendar, in my phone, it does not happen. So I will watch the replay of that later. Was it good, though? Was it good? I will definitely watch it back. Dazzling has begun building a gaming PC. Nice. Yeah, hopefully it was a good watch. I was smack bang in the middle of work, so yeah. It was okay, nothing previewed, no news, no dates. We'll see those along the week. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, hopefully it was cool to watch anyway. Hopefully it was cool to watch. It's nice to see other developers kind of doing that kind of thing. Obviously, you know, we with MSFS do our developer Q&A live streams, so it's nice seeing other developers kind of doing a similar format or something along those lines. So I will definitely be watching that back. Absolutely. So yeah, you folks have all seen this scenery by now. This scenery is probably old news to you all, but obviously we've got the brand new Pyreegue Edinburgh scenery V2, which released for you all on Friday. I know quite a few people, streamers, were previewing it, pre-release and everything like that. I did get access to it pre-release, but because of... I only got access to it pre-release after I started my stream on Tuesday, so it was too late. Wednesday I was out, Thursday I was out, and then Friday it was released, Friday morning, and I cancelled Friday's stream anyway. So I didn't get an opportunity to show this off pre-release, but we'll have a look at it now. So we got a good old-fashioned Ryanair rotation. It's been a little while since we've flown the 737, so it'd be nice to get back into it today. Ian, hello. I hope Riat was good. Yeah, mate, it was awesome, actually. It was really good. I don't think it was quite as good as last year, just because last year had just so much crazy stuff with like the E4B and And I think I think this has probably been one of the weaker years, at least for the last 3 years. But Riat's, got lots of different things about it. Last year it was awesome with a lot of the static stuff, like the E4B, and it had some quite cool flying displays. The year before that, it was like, it had the Black Eagles, and I was actually working at that Riat, and all sorts of different things. This year it just kind of felt like a bit more of a bog standard Riat. There were a few standouts and a few cool things, but it wasn't anything mind-blowing this year. But it was still a good day out. Family enjoyed it. Girls had good fun. My little now 6-year-old stepdaughter, it's her birthday today. She met Red One and was like bouncing off the walls with excitement. She loves the red arrows. So that was very cute. That was very sweet. It was a good Riat. It's always been a great day out. I remember the Korean jets in 22. Yeah, that's it. They're such a rarity, but they are just incredible. It was nice to see the red arrows back as a 9. But it was good. So, your landing gear's still down. Haha, we've all done that. But yeah, it's good to see you all. A warm welcome. Happy Monday to you all. As I say, I hope you all had a good weekend. We're back in the sim with the new Edinburgh scenery from Pyreegue today. And we're going to be flying across to Shannon. There are a couple of different options of routes that I fancy doing. I was like, we could do Cork. And I was looking at, like going down to Bristol or something like that. But I thought we'd do Shannon just because, I don't know why, I was just in the mood for it. On top of that, we've got the UK World Update releasing tomorrow, and Farnborough is in it with Farnborough Air Show. So tomorrow we'll do Farnborough World Update scenery show off. And I'm actually going to Farnborough Air Show on Wednesday. So if anybody else is there, I know it's like a trade show throughout the week, but I managed to get myself into it. So if anybody's going to be heading to the Farnborough Air Show on Wednesday, I will be there. So I'm really looking forward to that. That was very much a last minute thing of just getting access to it. But I was like, ooh, that'll be a fun one. So yeah, Wednesday I'll be in Farnborough for the air show there. I'm very much looking forward to that. So should be a good one. And talking of it, I will be there with Mr. Cooper. We're gonna have a trade show day. I don't know if I should dress up for it. I guess everybody's gonna be in suits for a trade show day, aren't they? That's fine. I'll wear a button shirt and a pair of shorts. It's going to be warm. That's about as dressed up as I'm going to get in this heat. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. There's all sorts of things at Farnborough, isn't there? Isn't World Update today? It got pushed to tomorrow. So World Update's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm leading the call for the community team in terms of getting messaging out to you all tomorrow. So yeah, it's coming tomorrow. I know it was originally scheduled for Monday. I think it just got pushed to a Tuesday. There wasn't any particular reason. Everything's been ready for it. But yeah, it just got pushed to today for whatever reason. So yes, so there we go. So World Update comes out tomorrow for the UK and Ireland. So tomorrow's stream will kind of be dedicated to that. I was thinking, if I'm going to Farnborough Air Show on Wednesday, we can fly into it. Because one of the parts of the World Update scenery is Farnborough Air Show scenery. I think it's actually included in the World Update, so that would be pretty cool. So we could fly an aircraft into the air show on tomorrow's stream, and then I'll actually go and visit it on Wednesday. So that would be cool. Anyway, yeah, flight for today. Here we are. It's normally operated in a MAX, and some days it's the other way round, so it's operated Shannon to Edinburgh and then back again. But yesterday it was done Edinburgh to Shannon and then back. So there we are. So we're Ryanair 3599 today. Hey, we got another sub. It's Griffin with a 2-year anniversary. Griffin, thank you very much, mate. I very much appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Thank you for 24 months. Welcome back. I know why the music's quiet. Actually, wait. This is really weird. There is definitely something afoot with my audio. Because normally when I listen to music, it's at this level. Let me just see if I can try and refresh it. Because this is normally the volume that I listen it to on OBS. I feel like my profile's not loaded. Let me just have a look. Sorry, chat. Hopefully that's not caused chaos. Can you guys still hear me? I tell you, it's my streaming PC because I've not turned it on for like almost a week. It's now shouting at me. I think that's what it is. Really weird. Anyway, hopefully audio should be good with the music and stuff. Griffin, thank you for the 2-year sub. Welcome back. Happy anniversary, mate. You went to Farnborough when the 7th... Yeah, I went to Farnborough, like, I think it was 2018, 2019 I went to Farnborough. But that was when it was like a public air show, like, every day. But now it's not. So I'm really looking forward to Wednesday, actually. It's going to be a good day out. Yeah, I just thought I'd kind of go and mill around. I'm going to record some content for MSFS, like, socials. But... I mean, I'm just taking my phone. I'm not recording loads of stuff. So hopefully it'll be a good day out. Right, let's get going. Let's get in the sim. Let's get started. Oh, God, that's loud. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's really weird. It feels like Spotify's very quiet, and I don't know why, but I'll have a look at that another time. Cool. So here we are down on the ground. We are in Echo India Echo Bravo X-ray today. Just the normal Rhino. I was going to go in like one that had the split scimitars because this route's normally operated in a Max, but I just fancy going in a standard one today. And of course, I know you folks have all seen this scenery by now. It is the brand new Edinburgh V2 by Pyreegue. I mean, if V1 wasn't good enough, this thing takes everything to the next level. It's a typical Pyreegue scenery. In other words, it's ridiculously good. Most importantly, we've got a man serving alcohol. And we've got some Doritos to go with it so that, we don't get too drunk. Perfect. Have we got coffee, actually? That's more up my street. Yeah, there we go. There we are. I'm a happy boy. I don't care about anything else now. We're actually not going to fly today, chat. I'm gonna become barista Chewy. We can just watch planes out the window, and I'll make a few virtual cappuccinos. Although a cappuccino after 11 a.m. is a crime. There you go. Anybody want some eggs and bacon? Some sushi out there, some tacos. You've got the lot, chat. Fear not. It's a Pyreegue scenery. You are all catered for. Yeah, but serious note, scenery looks absolutely phenomenal. Look at it. Brewdog. We got people walking around. It's just... The level of detail that go into is, in my opinion, and I think in a lot of people's opinions, it's unmatched. There's just not a stone left unturned at any of these Pyreegue sceneries. And as I say, if you thought like V1 was good, I think then you look at V2 and you just realize like, okay. I realize why V2 has been made now. Because even though V1 was great, it just kind of like, it brings it up to that specification of what we've come to expect now. Especially with like how great the East Midlands scenery was and everything. Yeah, so I'm not going to spend any time really kind of going and having a good look around the scenery because there's almost no point now. A lot of you folks have already probably got this scenery or have seen it on other live streams and stuff. So I won't bore you all to death with going and doing a grand tour of Edinburgh. But, I mean, yeah, what can you say? What can you say? I think they've also had a deal on as well, right? So if you own V1 or... for a limited time after release, they've had it at a pretty cheap price. So it's not going to cost you a tremendous amount, which is nice as well, because I can understand how frustrating it is when you spend money on a scenery and then there's like a V2, and I'm like, oh really? Like, do I really want to spend that much money on a scenery that I've already got? But yeah, 50% off. There we go. So 50% off until the 2nd of August. That's quite a long time as well. 50% off. Like. By the time the 2nd of August comes round, a lot of people will have purchased this scenery. So that's a long time. So, I mean, well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. God, look at those three. Talk about pushing the Lufthansa along if I've ever seen it. Holy crap. That is tailgating. You can tell those pilots drive BMWs. Anyway, right. Shall we go and get in the flight deck and go and get things set up? Let's do it. New scenery and deep dive into scenery making process. Nice. New line of aircraft products. New aircraft announcement. Nice. A350 teaser video and features. A350 submitted questions. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Says the BMW driver. That's why I'm so experienced. Right. God, I've not flown this thing for ages. What's going on with the clock? Have I done a time sync thing? What's going on with the clock? Let me just make sure my sim rate's not... Yep, there we go. I knew it! I knew something was afoot because my clock was yellow. God damn it. Right, let's make sure that we're actually on live time. I need to delete those keybinds, chat, don't I? I really need to delete those keybinds because they're screwing me over. Right, let's go and do some requesting of data into here. And then we will go and do a requesting of data into here as well for the payload and the fuel. And then we'll get started. The new aircraft is not an airliner. Ooh. So everybody was like, oh, I'm really disappointed then. But yeah, good to see you all. Welcome everybody. Hope we're all well. Sorry that I'm not saying individual hellos, but it is bloody good to see you all again. I've missed you all this week. This past week. Even though I needed some time, I do feel so refreshed. It is good to be back. Oh, look at that. It's, I think it was important for me to take a couple of days away from things. You folks know that I've kind of been working my cotton socks off recently without much of it, well, without any break whatsoever. Just putting in 60-hour work week after 60-hour work week, which, don't get me wrong, I love, but I am also a human. So, just taking a few odd evenings away here and there when I need to for specific things, it does do the world of good. So I appreciate you all sticking around, despite last week's chaotic schedule. I'm only streaming 3 days this week, but that's because I'm at Farnborough on Wednesday, and then Friday I'm at an event in London, so that's kind of like, pre-arranged stuff. But yeah, there'll be good streams this week. I think we're going to do world update stuff tomorrow, and then I was thinking Thursday we'll do MD11 into Kaitak. Again, as always, with Pyreegue sceneries, you can see it's gone to infinite amount of detail. And we've got a GSX boarding thing with the doors opening. And then you've got the passenger routing to the aircraft today. It's just ridiculous. I love the level of detail that it can go into with some of these things. And there's our baggage arriving as well. It just looks so cool. You thought I was a Wookiee, that's it. You're excited for the new UK stuff tomorrow? Yes, honestly, so am I, for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's gonna be a good update. I'm positive of it. I'm absolutely positive of it. Right, let's have a look. Is there much I need to do on the overhead panel? It's been so long since I've flown a 737. I've positively forgotten everything. Seatbelts can actually stay on because I've put the fuel in, haven't I? And I guess I'm going to put that to 30,000 because that's what we're cruising at today. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll fly into Farnborough. I don't know what we'll fly into Farnborough. I was thinking, if you guys like the idea, we could fly one of the aircraft that's actually visiting this year. I think there's like, there's a BA A320, but that's a bit boring and won't be long of a stream. I think there's a Qatari 787. I actually don't know. I think there's like a Qatari 787 and some other bits and bobs around. So yeah, I was trying to think of what we could fly in. Right, parking brake set. I'll worry about ATC in a moment. Squawk 2000 and standby. Oh yeah, the Air India A350's there. If only I could fly that in. If only. If only. Right, and we're going to have a look at the weather as well. And then we'll quick brief of the flight plan. PT Hibbs on YouTube is saying, give me flight flashbacks of your flight of Edinburgh on Saturday. Hey, nice. There you are. Is there a time tomorrow it's coming out? Yes, but it's not public information, I don't believe. I can try and see if I can share it, but I don't think it's public info right now. However, I am the person who is the person getting the messaging out to you all. So the split second that I can share to you all in the world that it has released, I will do. So we'll have forum posts, I think Steam post as well, website, and all of our social media as well. So if you follow us on Facebook and X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, I will be the person pressing go on those tomorrow. So I will do so the split second I can. All right. And I'll also try and get a memo out on my Discord server as well, as soon as I get a chance to. All right. But yeah, I don't think the time's public at the moment for release tomorrow. Let's have a look at the weather. So 1650 Zulu. This was issued. The wind 050 degrees 9 knots. Cav okay. Temperature 17, dew point 13, and the QNH is 1010 today. So if I press B, the aircraft agrees. Good. So Sim's on live weather nicely. Let's have a quick peek with the flight plan, and we'll see what we've got on order. So we are FR flight 3599 today. Oh, let's make that yellow. On the 22nd of July, out of Edinburgh to Shannon, and we're in Echo India, Echo Bravo X-ray today. Cost index for Ryanair is 6. 0 fuel weight 57.1. Takeoff weight is 63.3. Landing 60.7 today. We're only cruising at flight level 300 for a flight time of an hour today. That's going to use about 2.5 tons of fuel. We are going to take 6.5 tons, just shy of that anyway. So we got plenty. It's okay. Well, maybe not. It says our alternate is Heathrow today. Don't believe that one. Thanks in brief. 06 for departure, as you can see with all the traffic blasting off the runway right now. We're out on a Gossam departure. And then in via Digan for runway 24 at Shannon. We are going to do the rotation today, so we will be flying back. So there we are. The A321XLR gets the certification, so now we just need in the sim. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I don't know what we'll fly tomorrow. It would be quite cool to fly an aircraft from the event into it, you know, that's already there. So, yeah, we'll see. So we should have all of that on board with the fuel and everything, and in place set to go. Yeah, 57.1, 6.5, you can see that's already there. I've just realised I've done a flight plan request, which you wouldn't do with Ryanair. They don't do company routes, so you'll have to forgive me for that. I just kind of auto-click the button. But there's no point in me deleting it now. We'll just load it. We'll pretend just for this flight that they are uplinking things. And then we'll get the day started. I have got my air conditioning on. Whether it's going to actually make the room cooler, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Right, route data uplink. There we go. So runway is going to be 06. And then we'll activate and execute it. Departing 06 on a Gossam 1 Delta. And then arriving ILS 24 on a Digad 2 Bravo 2 Delta, I think it was, right? Yeah, Digan 2 Delta. Hey, Phil! God, 83 months. Holy moly, dude. Some of these. Immersion ruined. Thank you, Phil. Cheers, mate. Yes. Poil up. Poil up. Is that it? Poil up. Was that terrible? Please don't judge me. Mate, thank you very much for 83 whole bloody months. That's wild. What's that? Is that a month off of 7 years? Yep. Doing your qualifying solo cross-country for your PPL tomorrow. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Well, hopefully the weather will be nice. Yeah, I originally chose Wednesday to go to Farnborough because it had the best weather forecast. So yeah. I actually caught the sun at Riat yesterday, so I might not look like a milk bottle for a few days. I might look like a milk bottle with a tinge of cherry or something. I don't know. Right, now, for clearance, because it's quite busy here, I thought I would try this. I've seen Jamie using this, and I've got no idea how to use it. This easy CPDLC thing. So I've got no idea how to use it. I've put in my Hoppies ACARs, and I've put in my VATSIM CID. So do I need to do anything? And I've also clicked connect. Do I need to go and request clearance here? Departure clearance. Oh, here we go. Is EGPH going to get it? I don't even know if they're using CPDLC, but we'll see. EGPH. Ryanair 359. Oh, well, that's all correct. Stand. We are on 15 Alpha today. I think. Yeah, we're on 15 Alpha. And then I'm hoping I'm doing this correctly, by the way. And then the ATIS information is information India. Right, is it literally as simple as that? Send. Oh, telex message to EGPH. Hopefully I've done it correctly. I saw Jamie using this the other day, and I've heard about it months ago, and for just whatever reason, I've never got it. So I thought I'd download it today because Edinburgh seems quite busy. So if we can take out one step, being getting our clearance, that'll make life a bit easier. Whilst we wait for that, I think initial climbing out of here is 6,000, isn't it? I'll move it over to another screen. So I'm going to whack just 6,100 in, because we've not been cleared yet. Runway heading today is going to be 061. And then we'll go and work out some performance and stuff as well. Init ref, we can go and fill all this in. I'm kind of just filling stuff in, you know, as we go today. I'm not really talking through a lot of things. Chewy, hello. QWERTY boy is Goofy. Hello, how are you doing? I'm very well. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Right, what's our reserves? Final reserves, 3.5. If we round it up. Cruise wins. We'll go 259 at 34. Hey, doggo! Oh my god, that was loud. I'm guessing that's a message. Doggo, thank you. God, 5 years, half a decade. My goodness me. You stunner. Thank you very much indeed for the Prime sub for half a decade. I love it when people just casually drop. No message, but just like a Prime sub for half a decade. As if it's nothing. You guys are wild. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you. It looks like we have a message. CPDLC from EGPH. Hello there. Oh, it is easy enough. Rhino 3599 cleared to Shannon. Runway 06. Gossam 1 Delta. Initial climb 6,000 feet. Squawk 1430. When ready, call 121755. So let's put this in first before we accept it. Yeah, probably doggo. That's fine. 1430 and it's 121755 for initial contact. Good. Right, we will hit accept on that, and then I think that's it. That's all we really need it for, isn't it? Cool. Well, that's a nice little piece of software that we've used for the first time. So 061, 6,100 into... Actually, we can put 6,000 because we've been cleared to it now. And then we can go and get some performance in. And get some things cracking here. How was your weekend? Hey, Zachary, how you doing? Yeah, my weekend was good, thank you. As I say, it feels like it's been years since I've seen you all. But yeah, no, it was good. It was a good weekend. I'll talk about it in a bit. Let me just make sure I'm set up here. Hey, Nigrative! God, holy moly. 95 months. Am I using the new FT Sim sounds? No, I'm just using default sounds for now. I didn't realise there were new sounds. I'll be honest. Nigrative, mate. God, 95 freaking months. See, it's another one. I tell you this, chat. Look, it's just a casual tier 1 resub, but it's 95 months. No message, not just 95s, just as you do. Goodness gracious. Bonkers. Thank you, mate. Yeah, no, weekend was good. Saturday went out for... Well, so it was Becca. It was my girlfriend's birthday on Thursday. And then it's my stepdaughter's 6th birthday today. So they've got... You know, we've got 2 birthdays in the family, only 4 days apart. So this weekend was a bit of a double celebration. So Saturday we went out for a big family meal, which was really nice. And then yesterday we went to the Royal International Air Tattoo, biggest military air show in the world. So that was great. Right, TO2 33 138 138 144 today. Chill, pretty standard. Addicted to the chewy. Goodness gracious. I don't know whether to feel honoured or feel sad for you that if anybody's addicted to me. Right, flat 5. We'll get the CG in 38, 38, 44. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. New sounds are very good. Oh, okay. I might have to give them a go then. I feel like everybody is just hyper obsessing over FT Sim at the moment. Maybe for a good reason. Gosh, there's so much traffic. Okay, let's go and get the APU started up then. And kind of get ready to get this show on the road, really. Trim today we'll sort out in a little bit. We've already got ground on. Tower's just gone offline, but we have got approach. And I think Scottish is on as well, so we'll have a bit of ATC. And whilst the aircraft's going, let's have a quick look at the brief. So we are on stand 15A today, so we're kind of here. There we are. So we'll push back facing to the north, probably out on Lima 2 for Lima, and then down Alpha for Alpha 1, eventually 06. Hey, Caboose, 81 months. Hello, mate. The mask goes on again for a wild Caboose. Thank you very much for continuing the support for God. 81 months. Up and away. Hopefully so. I'll get us airborne as soon as I can, mate. Thank you, bud. So 06 departure on a Gossam 1 Charlie today. So it's pretty much, yeah, 640 feet or 0.5 DME from IVG, which is one of the localizer DMEs there. It's a left-hand turn 044 and then a swinging turn out 35 DME from Glasgow, that is, right? Golf off whiskey. No, it's not. Or is it? I don't know. It feels like GOW's Glasgow, but I could be wrong. Then 6,000 feet we've got here, GOW, and eventually we route south towards Gossam. So it's routing south 217 on that left-hand turn. I've not done anything in the aircraft in terms of like speeds and stuff. I don't know whether we should accelerate at 3,000 here just for that turn. I don't know whether that's going to do anything for that. We might not need to be honest. Is MSFS 2024 going to be more demanding than 2020? I can't speak about anything to do with that, I'm afraid, mate. If it's not public information, I can't speak about it. I'm sorry. Right, so APU's good to go. Ground power can go. And then we're actually pretty much ready for push. We just need to do before start flow and get GSX and stuff connected and close doors. Hopefully they'll auto close. Becca's at the cinema with the girls and some of their friends at the moment.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, looks like they've had a lovely day. Good. There we are. Cool. Right. So, I think I need to actually close the doors myself by the looks of it. Right, there we go. Doors are closed. Fuel pump's on.
Departure check completed.
We need to get rid of the external power. We'll put the chime on to indicate to the cabin crew that all the doors are closed and secure. Hydraulic pumps can come on. APU bleed can come on. Anti-collision light can go on. Manchester Control, mate, if it's not public information, if it's not on our FAQ or been spoken about by Jorgen Seb in a developer live stream, I can't speak about it, mate. So you're going to need to check out those sources, I'm afraid. Please respect that. I'm really sorry. I wish I could answer all your questions, but I can't. I'm not allowed to. Otherwise, I would literally lose my job. Right, there we go. Release all of that there. Believe me, I would love to be able to speak all the things on 2024, but I'm not allowed. Right, 121755. Go and switch over to that. Ah, it's a wild Mac.
Tango, taxi via Lima, hold at Lima 1.
Lima hold, Lima 1, 12 Tango.
I don't know if I trust somebody posting a link in the chat they've literally just followed. I'm going to delete that because I don't know what that is. Literally followed and then straight away posted a Discord attachment. I don't know if I want to see what that is. Oh my god, there's 21 departures.
Can you confirm Alpha Olympic 852?
Olympic 852, Roger, take the next left on Alpha.
Cam, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Cam, Bonnie and Clyde. You can purchase to watch it. It's amazing, do it. So good.
And hold the mic to Olympic 852.
Down, good evening, Ryanair 3599 on stand 15 Alpha, request push and start, please.
16 Alpha, Y, Golf, 86 Alexa, thanks.
Ooh, did I cut in front of somebody there?
Yeah, I have a problem with the clearance. Palace Charlie is runway 24, and
it could take us a little while to get out of here.
Canadian 5-2 Yankee, it's the Tower 6 Delta departure.
Just because of traffic.
Ryanair 6818, you can contact radar now.
Oh, I was blocked.
121 decimal 205. Bye bye.
Ground, hello, Ryanair 3599, stand 15 Alpha, request push and start.
Ryanair 3599, stand 15 Alpha, push and start. It's approved, face north.
Push and start approved to the north, Ryanair 13599. Okay, here we go. It took you 40 minutes yesterday to get out of Edinburgh. See, now I was debating adding a little bit of extra fuel on to my aircraft in case it was busy here, but I thought, oh, surely it's Monday, you know, like it won't be as busy. And then I logged on to VATSIM and was like, oh, yeah, I mean, it's very busy. But it's awesome. Okay, so we're off block time at 24. That pause there will be a Volanta autosave, so we'll just let it do its thing. And then we'll rock and roll. It's cool seeing an airport this busy, actually, because you just get this nice steady stream of traffic. Oh, hello there, Olympic 777.
6618 negative, it's 121.205. No problem.
Right, packs off. Ignition to the right. Starting engine number 2. It feels weird flying this aircraft, having not flown a 737 for so long.
35 X-ray Edinburgh ground. Good evening, welcome to Edinburgh. You can continue taxi straight ahead.
Oh, Zachary, you're Storm Chaser. Oh, okay, right, well, then I trust it. Oh, nice, you're nice. Oh, over the Golden Gate Bridge. Very nice. Sorry, Zachary.
EG 12 Tango, taxi holding point, Alpha 1, runway.
Right, fuel goes in.
Alpha 1 right after, EG 12 Tango. EG 755, contact radar now.
Look at this. This is great.
205, bye-bye.
1205, bye-bye, 875.
It's been a while since I've seen an Olympic 777.
Radar 121205, bye-bye.
It's actually only 17 degrees. I thought it'd be a bit warmer here. It's not too bad.
204, Mike again, same for you, radar 121205, bye-bye.
Oh, we got a bit of push-pull. So we're clear of that taxiway there, I'm guessing, right? So much traffic!
Triple 9 Delta, Edinburgh ground, good evening, standby confirmed, number 2.
Right, good start on the right. I think I might wait until pushback is complete.
52, have you got a choice of stance at all?
The other engine, I don't know. Just to make sure nobody's going to walk in front of the engine.
Say again, sorry.
Right. I'll just close that, shut that down a little bit. Right, parking brake set. We're good to go now. So we'll start left engine. Beautiful. I think it was too long for YouTube chat. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Well, thank you for the follow on YouTube as well, on Twitch even as well. Good. Hello there, Nasem. Thank you very much. Sorry if I've mispronounced that. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome. Right, I'm going to move my yoke into place. Ugh. Good evening, SR88. Hello, mate. How you doing? We missed you. I know. I'm so sorry I've been away. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Gosh, there are 24 departures out of Edinburgh. I'm glad we're getting out when we are. I feel like it's only going to get busier. Okay, good start on both engines. Looks like we're nice and stabilised. So, APU off the gens. APU off. Start switches to continuous. Probes on. Pack to auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed off. Select flaps 1, 2, and 5. Trim. Do a quick wiggle, and then we're good to go. And Tuvix, thanks so much for your follow. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these incorrectly. Thank you, folks. Politics is here on YouTube as well. Hello, we're getting all the regulars in today. Love it. Nice to meet you as well. How do I pronounce that name? Nasemat Kase. I need to know how to pronounce that name. Ryanair 3599 request taxi.
Ryanair 3599, a taxi, Lima 1 via Lima.
Lima 1 via Lima for Ryanair 3599.
Olympic 852, taxi.
So we can only go to Lima 1, which is straight up ahead here. Taxi light on.
Taxi stand 15.
Good morning from Melbourne. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Gosh, what time is it there for you? Like 4:30, 5:30 or something?
85-3 Juliet, Edinburgh ground. Good evening, taxi. Holding point Alpha 16 by Alpha. Expect stand 3. I'll call you back.
Expecting 7 for Alpha 16 Alpha ED, correction, easy, 53 Juliet.
I feel like all my audio is messed up today. It's really weird. Right, we're taxiing extremely slowly because we just cleared Lima 1, which is just here, although there's no sign for it. Oh no, there is, Lima 1. I'm just blind. I think it was in the blind spot.
5-2 Yankee, hold position, your number 1, I'll call you back.
Hold position.
I would have thought you might try and get this EasyJet out the way first. So we'll set our parking brake, and then a good thing to do is just turn your taxi light off as well. It just indicates to other aircraft that you're not going to move.
Ryanair 3599, do you have visual with an EasyJet A320 in?
We most certainly do for Ryanair 35999.
35999, thanks. He's going to be taxiing to stand. Once he's just moved in front on Alpha there, you can taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Alpha.
Perfect. Behind the EasyJet and ahead of us, taxi via Alpha, Alpha 1 holding point 06, Ryanair 35999. Lovely, good. I think there would be some questions asked if I couldn't spot the EasyJet ahead of us.
Fever 2279, we're ready for push and start.
God, look at all the traffic! What's cool is that there's loads of different airlines as well. Hello there, Easy.
Push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Fever 2279.
Got Norwegian. What the hell is that next to it?
Scandinavian 5-2,
What's that?
to the way, stand 1-1, push and start is approved, face east.
Push and start approach, face east.
Eurowings, Scandi, BA, Easy.
Taxi stand 3.
I love that. There's literally a different airline on each stand. Oh yeah, Discover.
Thank you.
This scenery looks so good. I think one thing that's really awesome is I love it when you see a great scenery developer like Pyreegue go to an incredible amount of effort to release a scenery, or in this instance a scenery update, and then you can tell that it's been a popular and successful release when it's popular on VATSIM, and then when it stays popular on VATSIM for a while afterwards. I think that's awesome. You know, I remember when like Amsterdam released and it was just slammed for weeks there. Yeah, there's a JAL 787, I think. Yeah. Love it. Transavia, there's all sorts here. But yeah, it's great to see, it really is. How much FPS do you have with all this traffic? I mean, I can feel my FPS definitely isn't 60. Actually, no, it might be. No, I think we're just about 57 to 60 FPS. Where can we get your camera views? I think these are available on flightsim.to. I'm rubbish at updating them or putting them online, but yeah. Hey, Hans! 18 months. Hello, mate. How you doing, buddy? Good evening, good evening. Happy 18. A former dream job of mine. Fire and rescue at an airport. Oh, it looks so good. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you, buddy. Are you doing the return? Yes, we are going to do the return today, and I'm flying on real time, so we might have a bit of a sunset arrival. Oh, you're off down to Gatwick? Very nice. Looks like we're number 4 for departure, so I'm not exactly in a rush. Oh shit, ATC. Oh, okay. Did he hand me over?
Ryanair 35999, radar 121205, bye-bye.
121205, apologies for missing that, thanks. Ryanair 35999. Cool.
Ryanair 82.
Good.
Teleport takeoff 06, Ryanair 6618.
It's an EasyJet sandwich between two Ryanairs at the moment. Yeah, I definitely recognise that voice for ground. Adam, definitely a voice I recognise in the UK on VATSIM. Always does a good job.
100 degrees, cleared island approach runway 06.
Ooh. Why are scenery objects loading in like that? Weird. Looks cool though, look at that. Scenery looks awesome. Radar, good evening. Ryanair 3599 are in the queue for Alpha 106.
For the 3599, roger.
Oh, I didn't realise there was another Ryanair. It's all it's Ryanair easy, Ryanair. How very organised. No bias is being shown here by ATC. Looks like Scottish just logged off. Oh, that's no worries. I'm not too worried about that. It's nice to have some ATC here at the airport. Obviously, I don't know how busy it's going to be into Shannon, but that's fine. That's no problem. Wait, is there another aircraft there ahead of the Easy? Oh, I think there might be, yeah. Is there a BA?
150 degrees descent, 580.
Oh, Mac, is that you right in front of us?
8,000?
Oh, right. Oh, well, there we go then.
639 descent, altitude 2,000 feet on the glide path.
Oh, it's so nice to be back simming again. I literally, like last week, I basically did nothing. I simmed on Monday and Tuesday, and then I did... Well, actually, no, even for my shorts video, I didn't actually do any flying. So I've not actually flown in MSFS since last Tuesday, so... it feels so good to be back just flying in the sim again, let alone streaming for all of you.
618 airborne.
Ryanair 6618, roger, climb flight level 1.
Some Jet 2 from Edinburgh and 2, not many. Yeah, there's quite a lot of good routes out of Edinburgh. There's quite a few long hauls as well, like United send 767s here and stuff, don't they? I'm sure we could do a United aircraft substitution for a 777. I think there's quite a lot of good routes.
639 speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
JetBlue, yeah, that's true.
7 Echo Zilly, speed 180 knots.
You're going to join on the return flight? Awesome. Sounds good, sounds good.
Edinburgh radar, good evening. Scandi 52 Yankee on Alpha.
Emirates are flying to Edinburgh in the winter in the A350. Wow, I'm surprised they're not sending a triple. Is that their new A350? Is that... Surely. That's an interesting one. United flies the 757 here. Oh, yeah, that's it.
3,000 feet.
I thought I saw a 767, but yeah, that's it. 75 or 76. Nice. I wish I was clever enough to fly the Boeings. I have the PMDG-727, but I'm not brainy enough to stick with... Oh, so I have to stick with the Airbus. To be honest with you, it's just... In terms of the normal operations on these aircraft, it's usually just a case of repetition, learning the flows. I remember the first time I bought the PMDG 737 back in 2015, and I was like watching tutorial videos of it, and I was like, oh my god, how does anybody ever remember how to fly this?
60 degrees, cleared ILS 06.
There's quite a lot of people arriving in, as you can hear as well.
639, runway 06, clear to land.
So Tomjet 639 coming in from London City. There we go. You know you're on VATSIM when you've got a Tomjet 737 flying to Edinburgh from London City.
Landing 737, line up runway 06, running 9
Navigate 521,
Obelevator, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Same for DCS, it becomes easier with repetition. Yeah, the problem for me is that I'll do that, and then I won't fly in DCS for 6 months and I'll forget it all. You know what I mean?
Navigate 521, descend towards altitude 4,000 feet, secure H1.
Oh, hello there. Oh, it's a Scandi 737. Feels bad, man.
755, climb now, flight level 140.
So we've got a bit of a conga line. It looks like there's 2 main arrivals, and obviously we've got 3 departures. So it'll be a little while before we get going, but we're in no rush. It's nice to be back streaming again, and the flight's only about an hour. So yeah, in terms of fuel and stuff, I'm not really worried about being sat here in this queue, to be honest. Yeah, I think well, yeah, we'll be all right. Don't have a tremendous amount spare, but. Do you have FS realistic? I do, mate, yeah. Look at all these people getting antsy and taxiing forward. Look at this easy taxiing forward before the BA's even moved. Trying to wind Mac up here now. See if he bites. See if Mac bites. No worries, politics. See you later, mate. Do you have your settings anyway? Yeah, they're on my website.
Yes, the line.
But be advised that, you know, my settings are specifically working for me on my setup. They might not work for yours. This scenery is awesome. I mean, I like the Pyreegue Edinburgh anyway. I also feel like this is a lot better on performance. I will admit, I got pretty shoddy performance at V1 of Edinburgh. I really struggled with it. I already feel like my performance is better at this scenery. It'll be interesting to see if that remains the case when we return. Aussie, hey, 37 months. Hello, mate. It's not. It's the best scenery out there, but it's not optimized. Oh, really? We'll see what it's like on the way back. It feels fine for performance for me right now, but we'll see what it's like on the return after we've been in the sim for a few hours. Thank you, Aussie, dude. I appreciate you. 37 months. Peak hour traffic. Yeah, it's not too bad, Matt, to be fair. I mean, I think we've got out... The fact that we got out earlier rather than later is fine. When we started the stream, there were about 14 departures listed on VATSIM. Now there's 27. So I think we've got out at a good time. And hopefully it'll quieten down a bit by the time we get back in a couple of hours. Do I have the sound pack? No, mate. I'm just on default. GSX just released an update. Yeah, I haven't, as I said, I haven't touched my sim since last Tuesday, really. So I've not kept up with anything.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit late now. Yeah, I've 27 miles from touchdown, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QLH 1010. 5,000 feet, QLH 1010.
Good. I had a look in dev mode and there are no LODs for buildings, unnecessary collision meshes everywhere, which are really heavy on performance in buildings with way too many draw cells. Again, no LODs, unfortunately. Oh, really? There's no configurable options for people on lower end PCs. I think this is the thing, like, you know, I think this is like a really interesting, like, dilemma and things that's something that could be talked about more when we come to scenery development, because I don't think there's really any doubt, or there's not really a tremendous amount of contention that Pyreegue are one of, if not the best scenery developers for the sim. Their quality of their product is just, in my opinion, unrivaled. It really is. You know, as I say, it's the whole ethos that Paris got of leaving no stone unturned. You know, what in the hell is that? Oh, it's Aero Italia. Oh, I don't see that every day. Coming in from Rome Fiumicino, I think. Well saved. Well done. Oh, a bit heavy on the nose. But I think, yeah, I think that's one of those things, isn't it? Like, it's all well and good me saying, yeah, my performance is fine when I'm on a, you know, pretty good CPU and a 4090 GPU. You know, it's all well and good me saying that, but for those who aren't on that kind of a system, you know, it can, especially if there's no configurable options for things, and if there's steps that maybe haven't been taken to potentially improve the performance. I mean, who knows? They might, if you've given that kind of feedback back to them, Michael, about the optimization, then maybe they can make some changes to it. But that was one of the things that was intriguing for me going into this scenery release, was I was already, you know, I already knew the quality of the update would be good. I was really actually intrigued with the performance change, because I really struggled with V1 performance. Yeah. Oh, I'm literally inside max APU almost.
What are you doing?
Autopilot just disengaged on me for a second. I got it back working, going to 0.
Okay. Beeline 8 Pushback Victor, turn right, heading 330 degrees, speed 180 knots. 330 knots and speed 180, Beeline 8 Pushback Victor.
The collision meshes added actually make it worse than if you hadn't added it. Okay, got you. Yeah, obviously this is a realm and an area that I don't know. Oh, hello there. Look at that. Landor 737BA colours. And then we got the Euro wings. Very nice. Spent a week on runway textures alone. Yeah, this is it. As I say, like, yeah.
Yeah, please maintain the speed until otherwise instructed. You can't just reduce like that, just shut it behind.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I think that's the thing. It's
35, sliding
there's no
040
question
degrees.
that when you get a Pyreegue scenery, the quality of the scenery is going to be
Sliding 040
absolutely unrivaled, and they are kind of like setting the bar.
Beeline 8, Foster Victor,
Especially for these companies who have got multiple scenery developers working on a project. Like if you've got 5 developers working on a project, but Pyreegue's solo, pretty much solo anyway. I know they do some stuff with like GSX things with other people, I think. But yeah, pretty sure solo.
Gate 521, speed
You know.
60 knots until 4 DME.
160
I think I think it put, you know, it can show a lot of other devs what can be done.
Line up runway 06, CZ 12 Tango.
So like a zero contact Edinburgh ground 121.7.
Right, I need to be listening out for ATC now.
Beeline 8, Foster Victor, turn riding 030 degrees, clear direct approach runway 06.
So there is somebody cleared for the ILS, so we might need to wait for them.
Runway 06, Beeline 8, Foxtrot.
It's a beeline. It's an A320.
Run a 935 descent altitude 6,000 feet.
So we might be behind that beeline. Actually, no, there's a... Oh, yeah, no, there's a Norwegian from Oslo before. So I think it should be Mac in this Neo, then an arriving Norwegian, and then us, I think.
1684.
Tower, well, actually, it's Radar, isn't it? Radar's doing a great job with all this traffic.
Approach, good day, Blue Max 1077, passing 142.
Beeline 1077 Edinburgh radar, roger, expecting Alice approach runway 06, descent 580.
I hate it when people do this on VATSIM.
06 and Thunder 80.
Blocking an exit.
077.
AG12 Tango, runway 06, clear for takeoff, wind 050 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 06, CZ 12 Tango.
Off goes Mac! Yeah, we are flying real time as well, so hopefully we'll have a chance of a bit of a sunset. Maybe see what the night lighting's like at the scenery later. If you guys don't mind that.
Run the 935, turn left heading 340 degrees.
340 degrees, run the next.
God, there's so much. There's a Speedbird 359, and I'm 3599, but Ryanair. And then there's a Ryanair 935. Talk about similar call signs on frequency.
3599, behind landing.
Here we go.
Norwegian 737 line up runway 06 behind.
Behind the landing Norwegian 737 line up and wait 06 behind. Ryanair 35909. Cool, so they are through 1,000 feet, and then it looks like Mac safely airborne on his way. There he goes. Hi, Mac.
12 Tango passing 1000.
GSX has now put passengers on board all 737s and 777s. Nice. I would update to it, but I'm guessing I'd probably need to restart the sim to see the changes, wouldn't I?
The next one's a 77 sliding 300 degrees.
Heading 300, Ryanair Air, Blue Max 1077.
I'm not too sure. Right, shall I give the cabin crew a ding? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. Hey Joel, how are you? Good timing.
Run an 935, 24 miles from touchdown, descent altitude 5,000 feet.
How's the bat? Yeah, absolutely fine now, mate. Absolutely fine.
Edinburgh radar, good evening, shuttle 9 Delta, you on Alpha. Shuttle 9 Delta, roger.
Right, I'm going to make sure alerts are paused.
Right, Mike, climb now, flight level 140.
Here comes the Norwegian. We're lining up behind them. How's your day been? Yeah, very well, thank you, Shaggy. How's your day been, mate? Yeah, not too bad at all.
Roger.
There we go, they're down.
Run the 935, descent altitude 4,000 feet, and turn left heading 330 degrees.
Put up a fence. Oh, that's a lovely way to spend a Monday.
The next one's a 77, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Right, we're going to be ready to go as soon as he gives the call, really. Hopefully this Norwegian will vacate.
Runner 3599, be ready immediate for my call.
Yeah, we're ready, don't worry, 3599. I'm like edging forward. This Norwegian's taking 8 years to vacate. There we go.
Speed 359, Edinburgh radar, okay.
Yeah, my performance is struggling now.
Miles off the star, route direct Tartan, descent to flight level 90.
Please repeat directly and descent to level 90.
Runner 3599, traffic 3 miles final, runway 06 to immediate takeoff, wind 50, 10 knots.
Deliver takeoff runway 06, runway 3599. Not the time where you want a piece of traffic saying something like that. Right, here we go. Takeoff. Don't baff. I hate this aircraft with this throttle quadrant unit. It just doesn't work sometimes. It's only the 737, so it's not the unit, it's the 73, I think. Right. Takeoff thrust set. 80 knots.
Victor, just keep continuing the truck stalling with 050, 10 knots.
We'll be fine.
No
turns.
935, turn right 030 degrees, clear dial 06.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. He must have only been about 300 feet up. Yeah, he's 300 feet. Oh, he's fine. Right, thrust hold, LNAV, VNAV speed. Off we go! Oh, it feels so good to be back simming again. It's been like a week. I've missed it. I'm such a nerd. I'm just keeping the nose where we are. I'm not listening to that flight or watching that flight director. Right, now we're going to pitch the nose down.
Runner 3599, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Ryanair 3599 are passing 2,100.
Easy 542 Papa.
Right, I'll intervene that. Flaps one.
Hello, Easy 542 Papa, squawk 5430
Sorry?
and descent flight level 100.
Flaps up. Oh, beautiful.
542, squawk 5430 and descent flight level 100, easy 542 Papa.
15 FPS, but bagels modelled with cheese. I mean, my FPS only dropped to about 50, but I can feel it when it drops to 50 now.
Turn right, 330 degrees.
Do you know what I mean? Right, after takeoff checklist, auto brake off, landing gear is off, we'll take most of the lights off, we'll take the retractables off, which are those.
Roger. Run a 935, speed 160 knots.
And we'll set standard as we're cleared to a flight level.
Good evening, you're in clear control center, Alpha 1. Roger.
There's the airport.
Papa, sliding to
Beautiful. Radius, hello, how you doing? Welcome everybody coming in, good to see you all, hope we're well. Right, let's go and keep that heading. Good, so we didn't send that traffic around behind us. Looks like they timed it perfectly. That is a lot of bridges very close to each other.
Good evening, Easy 35 Golf Lima.
Easy 35 Golf.
Beautiful stuff. Okay, looking good. Nothing else we need to do with the aircraft at the moment. Happy with where we are.
Easy 542 Papa.
Speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Blue Max.
Stunning. Very nice views. Well, I'm going to move the yoke out the way for a bit. It's not as comfortable sitting there with it like that. Oh, you can see the person that was behind me just taken off. Awesome. I didn't really check the weather or anything today. That is a little bit around. Just monitor things. Telecom, Ryanair 3599, good evening.
The next one is a 7710 riding 03.
Right, you know what Unicom means. Oh, that's an autosave. Bit of peace and quiet and some music. There we go. So 22.8, we're clearing ourselves all the way up to flight level 300. Good. Hey, Boulder, 39 months. Thank you, mate. Is that a sub come through? No, I need to get that. Give me 2 seconds, Boulder. I just need to work out what's going on with my audio, because for some reason... Oh, God, sorry, it's loud. For some reason, I can't hear my Spotify very well. And it's really annoying me. And I don't know why my settings have suddenly changed. It's weird. Boulder, mate, let me grab that one. 39 months. Thank you very much indeed, buddy. There we go. Thank you, dude. Let's get the mask. What awesome ATC work? Yeah, I mean, considering the amount of traffic, they are pumping out and in traffic at a very good rate, aren't they? They're doing a great job with it. Very good job. Thank you, mate. 39 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you are well. Sorry, there we go. Good. Okay, so that's all fine. Seatbelt signs have come off. We cleared ourselves all the way up to 30,000. And there we are. Beautiful. I'll go and get an ETA in a moment. It should only be about an hour's flight time. Yeah, so it's saying 1850. So good. Cool. So about 55 minutes, which is perfect. That's on the schedule. So what's your folks' opinions with the scenery then? What do you folks think of the Pyreegue scenery? It's evidently popular, as all Pyreegue sceneries are. Any of you folks been having any kind of performance issues with it, or just taking in the beautiful amount of detail that they've gone into and not caring if there's a bit of a performance hit? For me, as I say, it was fine. Like, we dropped down to about 50 FPS with all that traffic there at the end, but until then it was all right. Am I stupid, or is there no 1080p option? Yeah, that's correct, and it's really annoying. It's a Twitch thing. I don't know if there's any way where I can fix it, but it's a Twitch thing where they will only basically do like your native resolution or then down to 720p. So because I stream in 1440p, for some reason they don't have a 1080p then a 720p. It's really crap, and I don't know if there's any way to fix it. It's weird because it does it fine on YouTube. YouTube, I get 1440p, 1080p, 720p, and everything options. So, yeah. I did a fresh install of MSFS, but now I got a CTD on every flight I do halfway en route. Any idea? Oh gosh, no, mate. I'd have maybe a look on our forums or something, see if there's anybody who's posted stuff, or contact our customer support, mate. Mo, hey, 50 months. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Thank you very much, Mo. Thank you, my dude. Shannon controls on for the arrival. Nice. Hey. Very good. We love to hear it, mate. We love to hear it. Thank you, my dude. I hope you're well. 4 years and an extra 2 months on top, just as you do. Pyreegue Edinburgh is amazing. The destination displays on the trams actually change. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I feel like they've actually turned it around relatively quickly. Like, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago that East Mids came out, but maybe time's just going very quick for me. They need to do Newcastle. Yeah, didn't somebody say they're doing Birmingham next? I don't know if that's true. Mega B. No, thank you, mate. Can't understand why we need to have KFFA installed to get grass textured. Oh yeah, I saw something about that. Like, if some people are spawning into the scenery and then their grass isn't working. And for some reason, it's because they need to have a specific world update scenery installed from the USA. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Love the runway with all the patchwork on it. Yeah, it's cool, right? Oh, it's because he used the default grass texture, which is in the world update material lib. Ah, okay. Well, at least it's a pretty easy fix. Yeah. Ronster's here as well. Hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. Triss is here on YouTube as well. Good to see you, folks. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, I mean, I'm always impressed by the work of Pyreegue, as I say. Definitely sets the standard in terms of quality. That is for sure. I don't think there's any doubt in that. A payware should not depend on default material libs, not in the base sim, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Luckily, it is just quite an easy download in the content manager, so it's not like crazy. But I think for people who probably, there's probably going to be quite a few people who might not have that installed and then wonder what the hell's going on with their scenery and might not. It's not one of those that's easy to diagnose, is it? You know, like if I installed that scenery and didn't have that KFFA installed and I saw the grass textures like that, well, my first port of call wouldn't be to download a world update. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. It forces users to install... How big is the KFFA scenery install? Because, I mean, you could just do it with that singular airport, couldn't you? Yeah, Mo's going to be good. Yeah, you can install the whole world update, but that's 3 gigabytes. Yeah... Not much, but some might care. Yeah, no, I mean, I can understand the sentiment. I think it's a perfectly valid opinion. For sure. Perfectly valid. So yeah, Shannon controls online. And, yeah. Should be a good one. Hopefully... it'll be a nice flight time for us. It's been a little while since I've done Shannon. I mean, it's been even longer since I've done the likes of Cork or so, which I was debating to do today. But I don't know why, I just fancy doing Shannon. Plus, I'd already made up the graphic for the YouTube thumbnail, so I was lazy. I also wanted to use that texture SGF, but didn't because of that reason. I see. What was for tea? We had a nice chicken salad today, so... chicken with rice and loads of like salady bits, red peppers, lettuce, carrots, tomatoes. So yeah, it was a very healthy tea actually. It was very nice. Very nice. I need to eat healthy. I had a Kit Kat cheesecake on Saturday at this family meal out, and oh my god, it was amazing. It was unbelievable. You had spaghetti. It's difficult to go wrong with spaghetti, right? Difficult to go wrong. How you doing, Tris? Hope you're well, mate. Reminds me that I should probably eat something as well. Spent the whole day in Blender and forgot to eat. Yeah, I do that with lunch. I do that with lunch. I'll just be editing a video and suddenly it'll be like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and I'll be like, oh dear. Are you still planning on being in London on Friday? Yes, me and Becca should be there. I mean, I've not booked a hotel or anything yet, so I'm not too sure specifically what our plan is and when we're going to be getting to London. But yes, I will be in London on Friday. I'm assuming you're going to the same thing I'm going to. I'm assuming. So we've only got top descent in 136 nautical miles in like 20 minutes. Nice. As long as I find my passport, I'm going. Awesome. Yeah, as I said, I don't know what time we're getting to London because Becca's got to finish work and then we got to drive in and she wants to get ready and stuff. But yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll turn up fashionably late. So yeah, streaming schedule this week, folks. That's a really good point, actually. I can kind of loophole that in. So it's only a 3-day streaming week schedule this week. Which I know is a bit rubbish, but you'll have to forgive me. So tomorrow we're streaming and we're going to be doing a look at the World Update. So World Update UK and Ireland comes out tomorrow for MSFS. And one of the sceneries that's included is Farnborough with Farnborough Air Show scenery. And then on Wednesday, I'm actually going to the Farnborough Air Show. So tomorrow's plan is probably to fly an aircraft into the Farnborough Air Show with the World Update scenery. And then no stream on Wednesday, as I say, because I'm at Farnborough Air Show all day. Then Thursday, we're going to be in the MD-11 again, probably doing Kai-Tak. We haven't done Kai-Tak for ages, and I haven't flown the MD-11 for a bit, so I thought that would be a fun one. So MD-11 Kai-Tak on Thursday. I don't know where from yet. And then no stream on Friday as I'm at a social event in London. I know, me at a social event. God. What's wrong with me? But yeah, so social event on Friday. So we got 2 awesome streams upcoming after today as well. Dressed unfashionably? Yeah, I need to work out what I'm going to wear, actually. That's the point. I need to work out what I'm going to wear. Going for lunch and meeting with Ian anyway? Nice. Using a Ryanair livery gives you an excuse if you land hard. You can just say I was landing like Ryanair. Oh, if I had $1 for every time I heard that. Chewie is touching grass. I know, right? Look, I've actually got a bit of sunburn. Proof, well, you can't really see it on the camera, but proof that I actually went out in the sun. I caught the sun yesterday at Riat. Bonkers, right? Fly the Vulcan. Oh, God. I haven't flown that thing for ages. I printed an RW Profiles polo shirt for the social. God, I don't even know what I'm going to wear. Kind of depends on the weather, to be honest. English and sunburn don't go in the same sentence. Oh, I can assure you they absolutely do. It's all we ever do. We don't tan, we just burn. Oh, look at that. Well, I'm definitely gonna not. I'm definitely gonna call you Rev. Definitely. Yeah, I need to sort out a hotel, but hotels are very expensive. Me and Becca are kind of debating because we've not got the kids this weekend. So me and Becca are debating whether we have like a whole weekend in London. But hotels and all are quite expensive, so yeah. Should fly Concorde Heathrow to JFK? We don't have a decent quality Concorde in MSFS, so unfortunately not that easy to do. Right, 13426 is our next frequency. Me and the boys in the hotel lobby. Yeah, 13426, good. Right, you know what? I might as well just get some stuff in now. So we've got a course of 237. Actually, I'll just double check the ATIS. Make sure that it actually is 24. Yeah, ILS 24. Good. So 237 on both sides. And then 11095. On both sides. There we go, 11095. Let's have a look. So we're going to lose 1 ton of fuel, so we're going to be landing at 60.9. So flap 30, 143. What are the winds? 270 degrees at 11 knots. Alright, well, I'll put the VREF into here. 143. We might need to whack a couple of extra knots on the speed. Maybe like a 150 V approach. I always default to autobrake 3 in this aircraft. So we'll just always do that. No, Ronstar, we don't do those kind of idiotic things, mate, I'm afraid. Sorry, dude, if that's the kind of thing you want to watch. We don't do that kind of stuff here, mate. Minima is 215. Oh, wrong one. And the QNH is 1012. Last one, hello, buddy. Oh, God. 2 seconds, folks. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm just catching up with all of this. Transition level is 65. You'll notice that I've not done any wind requests. I don't think Ryanair do wind uplinks. Right, so flap 3137, sorry, 143, auto brake 3, baro minimum 215, QNH 1012, transition level 65. I'll just do a super quick brief. So we're going dig out above flight level 80, then a go-no flight above flight level 60, derag max 220 knots above 3000, then derag straight onto the ILS. We should get the glide slope at Rosrow. Rosrow just reminds me of Madeira. Latest 3,000 feet. Go around is 4,000 feet today. It's not a tremendously long runway. No, it's all right. It's 3,200 meters long. We're going to make sure that we definitely vacate at Alpha though, and then it should just be Alpha in onto the ramp. I don't know where the real one parked, but yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. So nice short taxi in on Alpha. And then we're good. Hi from your EGPH controller. I hope I got you out in good time. Sorry, it was a bit hectic. The last thing you need to do is apologise. I think you guys were pushing tin as well as you ever could. It seemed absolutely bonkers there. And the traffic was only getting busier. So I think you all did a grand job. Absolutely grand job. Chris, hello, good evening. How you doing? Welcome. JW's here. Good evening to you as well. Hello, hello. Lastman's here as well. Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, there is. Sombra is in the world update tomorrow. I can't remember the full list now. Sombra, Farnborough, Cardiff. I can't remember all of them. Stansted one. There's quite a few actually. There's quite a lot of really good ones. There's a few that we've already got sceneries for, but the fact that they're going to be included in a world update, I love. So descent, yeah, I mean it's Ryanair. It's just so slow with everything, but the flights aren't long today, so that's fine. Good, right? Super quick anti-faff briefing. And then we're making good progress. Satellite image resolution is being improved as well. Yeah, there's all sorts of different things. We'll have the full details out tomorrow, but I know Jorg had it in his live stream. "92 aircraft. Holy crap. How long was it? How long was your session? In an Airbus mood, so going to break the rules and fly louder. Oh, fair enough, mate. Yeah, I mean, just as a heads up, for the return flight, I will do it on VATSIM. However, if we get into Eddie and it's just chaos there, and, you know, because it might be a bit later in the evening and there's no ATC, I might log off again just if it gets a bit crazy. So just giving that precursor. I got a direct Rosra off Shannon, so expect something similar. Nice. You'll be VFRing around Scotland. Awesome, man. 1 hour 33 minutes. You move 92 aircraft. That's bonkers. God. Bonkers. These clouds. There's quite a few people who complain about the clouds, believe it or not. One of our most active forum threads right now on the MSFS official forums are people who don't like the clouds in MSFS. Don't get me wrong. I agree that there's room for improvement, but coming from where we used to be with clouds, with X-Plane and P3D and stuff, I love the clouds in MSFS. I always have. Do I think there's room for more improvement? Absolutely, but I think that's kind of the beauty of a flight sim. You can always be improving and working on stuff in a sim. Is it an A318? Oh, Incarnate. That route stopped 4 years ago plus. Yeah, that route's been long gone and dead in the water. But yeah, it was London City to Shannon to JFK in an A318. It's not, that route has not run for years now. But that was what it used to be, yeah. Good. So yeah, we've got the altitude restrictions in and stuff. If we get given a hefty direct, we might need to use a bit of speed brake, but we're pretty slow, so I'm not really tremendously worried about that. Not tremendously worried. Yeah, oh, it finished that. When did Speedbird 1 retire, chat? Was that after the pandemic started or before? But it's been years since BA stopped that route. That Heathrow to... that London City to Shannon to JFK in the A318. Yeah, they sold those aircraft years ago. Sold them years ago. Yeah, it was curtailed yeah, because I feel like I remember reading stuff about it before the pandemic and like there just wasn't any demand for it. And then with the pandemic as well, I think that just kind of killed it like it did so many other things in the aviation industry. Has my video posted? Oh, it has. Yay. I posted a meme video on the MSFS Instagram earlier and TikTok. How's it doing in terms of views? Hopefully it's going to do well. Oh good, people are laughing at it. Good, I made a funny. Did you ever fly Speedbird 1? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've got a YouTube video of it. So a funny thing about that, actually, I did do that BA1 route before. And it showed how utterly terrible the Aerosoft A318 fuel burn was. Because I did the Speedbird 1 route, Heathrow to Shannon, Shannon to JFK, in the Aerosoft A318. And by magical witch fairies, I managed to find out what the real-world payload and fuel figures and route was for that day. So I used the realistic route, I used the realistic fuel, and I used the realistic flight plan, and you know, all of that stuff, route, weights, fuel. I didn't do anything crazy. I just flew the flight normally from Shannon to JFK, and I landed with 700 kilograms of fuel on my first approach. So it just goes to show how awful the Aerosoft A318 fuel burn calculation was, because it was way off the mark. Way off the mark. Just goes to show that you should always prioritize going off of the figures that you get from the aircraft developer, not the real ones. How much were you supposed to have? Oh, God, this was years ago now. There's a VOD on my YouTube channel of my landing back into London City. It was many years ago that I did this, so yeah. Right, got a bit of ATC. But yeah, the return went really well actually. And to be fair, one thing that was cool about the Aerosoft A318 is that it had the flare thing. So on the BA A318s, because of the steep approach, they had a button that you could press that would tell you when to flare to get the landing right. And yeah, oh, that's a Chinook flying nearby. Hello there. Near that. Hey, flight level change, 9 months. Hello, buddy.
Cobalt 737 Shannon.
Thank you very much indeed for the 9 months.
1332.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate you.
Cobalt 737 Squawk 1.
Welcome out, flight level change. 9 months. Good to see you. And Bayer Orgeron. Hello. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for these, everybody. Shannon, good evening. Ryanair 35999, flight level 3007 7 miles from Nimat.
Ryanair 3599 Shannon, hello, identified, cleared direct Rosrow for runway 24 Shannon, report ready for descent.
Roger, we'll report ready for descent and direct Rosrow for 24, Ryanair 3599. Lovely, there we go, as Matt gave us the heads up about, we got a beautiful direct all the way to Rosrow, look at that.
Shannon, hello, Condor 2.
Oh, stunner. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the subs everybody, really appreciate you all being here, thanks for taking time out of your Monday to watch our little Ryanair rotation. There we go, we're literally turning on to final approach. It's like straight ahead in now. Just the GSX profile was kind? Absolutely perfect, mate. Yeah, walk in, walk out, stand, 15A, doors opened, passengers came on and push and pull, push back and then pull forward on the stand. Yeah, it was brilliant, mate. Really good job. Really good. Right. I need a report ready for descent. Oh, shit. Sorry. Excuse me. I pressed a button.
November, I wasn't planning to give you a new clearance. You can take runway 28 right if you'd like. Otherwise,
James, I was talking about the Aerosoft A318, the old one back in P3D days.
Shamrock 63 November, taxi.
I can't remember how many years ago this was.
Foxtrot, hold short of link 4.
How do you install FTSIM sound pack? Followed the instruction, but to no avail. I don't know. If you followed the instructions, then they should work. I've never had it where it hasn't worked after following the instructions, so I don't know, mate. Dentor, thanks so much for your follow. Welcome. Thank you, everybody. Happy Monday, all. You still haven't made it off the ground. Eddie was off blocks about 10 minutes later than you. Holy sh... Is it that busy? Wow, we timed it very well with our departure then. Goodness gracious. Right. Oh, there's all sorts of traffic around. So much military traffic. I mean, I get quite a lot of military traffic where I live anyway, but yeah, today's been crazy with the departures out of Riat.
12 Tango, descend flight level 80.
Looks like a ton of approaches at the moment. Yeah, so as I say, chat, I will fly the return flight back on VATSIM. However, if, you know, ATC logs off because they're shattered with the amount of traffic, and it's just still chaotic there and there's quite a lot of traffic with no ATC, I might log off just to prevent further chaos. But I don't plan to do that, you know. So, yeah, one to be aware of.
Easy 12 Tango, descend flight level 80. Flight level 80, easy 12 Tango. Condor 2 Tango Bravo, clear direct to...
Yeah, it's weird. I've never had any issues with FTSIM sound packs installing, I don't think. I just followed the instructions and they worked. Do you guys think it's a good idea for me to try the FTSIM sound pack for the 737 then? My only worry with FTSIM sound packs is whether are they actually sounds from the real aircraft, or are people just thinking that they're very good because they're different? I do worry that people are getting this kind of overhyped. Now, don't get me wrong, FTSIMs do a great job, but like their 777 original release the other day was pretty. There was quite a lot of stuff missing, quite a lot of stuff that they. I don't know whether they fixed it now, but yeah. Ryanair 3599 request descent.
Ryanair 3599 descent to flight level 250.
Descent flight level 250, Ryanair 3599. Yeah, and I was just like I don't know. I worry that people hype about FTSIM and think that they're like the best thing since sliced bread just because they're actually different from the default sounds. I'm more interested in whether they're actually accurate or not. Now, don't get me wrong, they might be accurate, but...
Cobalt 737 identified.
So, and, you know, and I've been a long time Patreon subscriber to FTSIM, so I'm not trying to say anything nasty about them by any means, because I know they do a lot of really great stuff. But with the recent kind of like overhype of it, with the 777 and things, I'm like, are people actually enjoying FTSIM because they're accurate? Or are they enjoying them because they're different? Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Sliced bread ain't even that good. True. True. You're not wrong there, to be honest. Zachary likes the PMDG sounds better. Interesting.
November 2, hold short to runway 28 right.
Cool, so we've clicked descend now just to initiate that descent. So you can see that we're about 500 feet off the profile. But it's giving us a nice 1,000 feet descent rate just to kind of kick off that descent. And then we'll descend as we get going. Have you given it a go, J-Rob? I don't know whether if I update GSX now, like whether I'll need to restart the sim to actually see the difference. I would have thought I probably do, right? What do you guys think? If I update GSX now, will I need to restart the sim to see the passengers? Oh my god. Oh wait, have they done a runway change as well? Wait. Oh no, Speedboat. I'm guessing this isn't today, right? Because that's runway 24. There we go. Now you can see that we caught up with that descent profile, so you'll see the descent rate increase. Oh, that was yesterday. Sorry, I missed it. Oh yeah, should have seen EGPH yesterday. Sorry, I'm just blind. I'm just blind. I don't think it will let you do the update if the sim is running. Yeah, that's the only thing that worries me.
Good day, Tower Ryanair 20 Vector X-ray at stand 124.
It might not be worth risking it. We'll give it a go another time.
Charlie, requesting IS for clearance.
Sod's law that that update comes out just after I go live, but oh well.
Ryanair 20 Victor X, hello, clear to Katowice, Fliffy 4.
Oh my god, what happened there?
Right. Climb flight level 90, squawk 5666.
Yeah, that's fine, Asta. I won't risk it, I don't think, mate. Punk Pie Gal, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. Hello. Thank you.
Climb 090 squawk.
And Joachim even. Thank you very much. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, everybody.
Ryanair 20 Victor X-ray, just confirm.
We're just starting our descent into Shannon Island.
Easterlies using 10 right, confirm.
And then we're going to be heading back to Edinburgh. Forest sounds. Oh yeah, I've heard of those. I know, again, never used them, but.
Okay.
On to go.
Runway 10 right departure. Yeah, I'm happy.
Bunch of aircraft all arrived at once, and our flight ended up getting delayed. Ah, I got you. Oh, Mercia. I don't think I've done Mercia in MSFS. I don't know if I've ever done Mercia, in fact. I don't think I've ever done it.
Ryanair 359er descent flight level 80.
Descending flight level 80, Ryanair 359er. Oh, baby cakes. Hello there, sexy boy. Wriggles, hello. God. Hello there. Love you. Love you more. Love you more. Thank you, Davey baby, for, God, 87 months. My goodness me. Appreciate you, bud. Hope you are well. I feel like I've not spoken to you for weeks. Like, way longer than it should be. I'll come and annoy you on Discord soon. Thank you, mate. Hey, and J-Rob as well. It's another one. You're on Hollybobs. I thought you were. Again, your 80 millionth holiday of the year. Whilst I haven't had one. I need to go on holiday so bad. J-Rob, hey! 33 months. Hello. Thank you, mate. It has been way too long, but it is bloody good to see you back. Thank you for returning with a Prime sub. Good to see you. Thank you, my dude. Thank you.
Scandinavian 88 Papa, hello, cleared Copenhagen, and deck 1 Echo departure.
Right, chat will clear to 80.
Climb flight level 90, and squawk 7707.
Still says it's going to take us 25 minutes to land because of how freaking slow we are in this aircraft. It's disgusting, right? I mean, how do their pilots stay sane? 245 indicated because of the cost index. How do they stay sane? I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, Eddie still looks pretty rammed.
On the ground in Cork with Echo 1012 crash clearance to Bristol.
There's actually a 737 coming in from West Bend Municipal, KETB on Baxter. New one for me. Oh, is that why new spawns? Oh, I got it. My company contacted me the other week and said, hello, we realise you've not taken any holiday this year. Do you plan to? And I'm like, I should probably book some time off, shouldn't I?
Shamrock 63 November, identified turn, alright, identified climb unrestricted.
I was going to Cologne and things, but yeah.
Climb unrestricted at 230 Shamrock 60 November.
That ain't happening now.
Ryanair 2 Whiskey Papa taxi, apron taxiway 1.
I don't know if Ryanair pilots are sane. Oh, I've got a couple of friends who used to fly for Ryanair. They're sane until they've had a few drinks.
Okay, taxi 1 link 5, Fox out, November, number 2, hold short to red right, to Whiskey Papa. Condor 2 Tango Bravo, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Oh, really? Oh, 140 out of 13,000. I mean, you can be proud of that, Speedbirds. You can be proud of that.
Advise 22 Quebec, report passing altitude.
That's still hella impressive to get to those stages alone, right? Shows that you're on the right track, if nothing else, mate.
Advise 22 Quebec.
I don't know what I might just take some holiday just to not, even if I'm staying at home, a little staycation. Even if I'm streaming, you know, but not working as well. Do you know what I mean?
I'm part of 330 direct to Oxford, 22 Quebec.
We will see. I'm very tempted to do speed intervene here because the aircraft with headwind is going even slower. Oh, sorry, let me see if I can get that software started to do the song command stuff. It was faffing again earlier. Let's get it set up.
Easy 1-2 Tango, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1012.
There you go, there's the song, Pilot Pro.
012, easy 1-2 Tango.
Shannon control, radio track.
Over to Latuke for a day out, very nice.
Shannon, Cobalt
Shit, let's do...
requesting descent. Cobalt 737 descent to flight level 80.
So 270 degrees, 10 knots. Cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I've got some days off with a variety of different things, but, like, I've not actually got a holiday. You know, I've got a couple of days off in August. And some bits, and I've got 3 days off for a wedding in September. But even World Flight I'm going to be working during, because it's 2 weeks out from release of MSFS, so... Yeah. I'm a bit of a I don't know if you folks have realised, but I'm a little bit of a workaholic. I struggle to... don't get me wrong, I love taking time away, but I struggle to do it. I just kind of find myself working and working and working. Off to Malta, very nice.
Ryder 66 Quebec Yankee, read back. Correct.
United 22 ready for taxi.
United 22 taxi, Bravo 1, Bravo 2, hold short of runway 34 initially.
Taxi via Bravo 1, Bravo 2, and hold short of 34, United 22.
401, I am back and ready for taxi.
Ryder 401 taxi.
Parents went to Mauritius, Singapore and Vietnam. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was supposed to be going... I mean, I did Las Vegas this year, but I worked. I was supposed to be doing Cologne next month, but that was just way too expensive, so I cancelled that. And then I was supposed to be going to Japan next year, but that's also just ridiculously expensive. And there's just kind of other things in life I need to be saving up for right now, so... Yeah. I don't necessarily mind, but I do, as I said, I do need to put myself some time off just to kind of actually use my holiday, otherwise it just goes wasted.
3000 at Roswell, clear to the ILS 24, easy 12 Tango.
Scanner in AA Papa, ready for pushback and start. Scandinavian 88 Papa, push inside approved, face west on taxiway Charlie, QNH 1010.
Right. How long have we got? It's still saying we got like, well, 17 odd minutes until arrival. I'll put the seatbelt signs on in a bit.
Good evening, Ryanair 983 November's with you on Sun 127 at Dublin with information.
Get yourself on a Ryanair to Morocco or somewhere in October. Yeah. Well, I can't really, so we're not. Just getting my yoke in place. We're not really going to be doing a tremendous amount of holiday for the team as we get later into the year, because we're going to be so busy with the release and getting ready for the release of MSFS 2024. You know, when we get, you know, into October time and that kind of stuff, and into September, it's going to be all hands on deck ready for the release of MSFS 2024. Why are we at 250 knots? Because it's Ryanair and they use about -8 million for a cost index. Right, seatbelt signs on. And I'm going to turn the music off actually, chat, just so I can concentrate a bit. Yeah, it's Ryanair. They use about -8 million for a cost index, so
Ryanair 401,
just slow.
runway 16 onto Whiskey 1 and Sierra, hold short of
Hello there, Daniel Olsen. Thanks for the follow. Hello. Thanks.
Runway 40 on course, runway 16 for Whiskey 1, Sierra 1.
United 22, cross runway 16.
Winds are strong tonight. 5:55 back from BWI. Ooh. Oh, well, that's pleasing. I'll look on windy quickly.
Lufthansa 4842, nothing further, monitor Unicom, good day.
Monitor Unicom, have a nice evening, thank you, Lufthansa 442.
How can I change the level?
November, nothing further, monitor Unicom, good day.
Unicom, Shamrock 63, November 3. Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo, ready.
Oh, look at that.
Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo, pushing set approved, QNH 10.
Will it be a bit bumpy with winds that strong?
Approved QNH 102 and just confirm that I got to face south.
Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo, from you can face south.
Yes, that's very pleasing.
6 Tango Bravo.
Wait, when's that even? To be fair, that's not... Oh, God, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's later tonight.
Condor 2 Tango Bravo,
That's at 1 a.m, so those super strong winds are going to continue all the way throughout the night. And then if we look, you know, here, yeah, look at that. Oh, you're going to have a stonking wind the whole way. Very nice. Hey, Willem! Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the crew. Thank you, mate. I'll have a look in a second, Speedboat. Give me a second. Willem, with a brand new Prime sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the crew. Good timing, my friend. We're just descending into Shannon, actually. And I need to get a bit of anti-ice on in a second. Oh, my God. Is that, yeah, Buenos Aires to Phuket. That's a hell of a flight. What airline is that? That's a sick route, I'm not going to lie.
Ready taxi tonight.
Scandinavian 88 Papa Taxi, Delta Sierra, Foxtrot Outer.
Real flight, though. That's cool.
Runway 16.
Delta Delta Sierra, Foxtrot Outer, Mike 1 and hold short runway 16 for Scandinavian 88 Papa.
Condor 2 Tango Bravo, surface in 120 degrees, 6 knots, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 10 left, Condor 2 Tango Bravo, thanks.
Ryanair 2 Whiskey Papa, report passing altitude.
Cool.
Ryanair 2 Whiskey Papa, identified, climb, flight level 230, direct rotative.
Oh, God, are you all putting your 2024 requests into me now?
Ryanair 20 Victor X-ray, stand 124, ready for push and start.
Ryanair 20 Victor X-ray, push and set approved, face west, QNH 1010.
Multi-threading is already in 2020. That question's been answered so many times. I think Seb went through it a couple of dev Q&As ago.
Control is 673 Yankee.
Ryanair 673 Yankee.
I was going to say about anti-ice, but we're literally right on the border.
06 Bravo with Boeing 788.
We'll be fine.
700 information echo requesting clearance towards Edinburgh.
Ryanair 673 Yankee, clear to Edinburgh, rotative 8 echo departure, runway 10 right, climb flight level 90 and squawk.
It's depressing when you reach 10,000 feet and you don't need to decelerate because you're already there. Hey, Ryback! 15 months! Hello, hello, hello. The mask goes on again. It's another Prime.
Speedbird 44 kilo, Shannon, read you 5 on me.
Thank you so much. Cheers for the 15 months. Good to see you.
Speedbird 44 kilo, request clearance to Manchester.
Shovel the ice. No, it's like it's 10 degrees or less, isn't it? But I'm sure there's no icing. I'm sure we're fine. Don Waldy's here. Hello. Welcome, everybody. See you, folks.
Ryanair 673 Yankee, reback correct, break, Speedbird 44 kilo, clear to Manchester.
Looks beautiful, though.
Runway 34. Stop.
Look at that.
5,000 feet, Squawk 3377.
Want to goes checked. How many miles have we got left to run? 33. Plenty of room.
Channel control, Ryanair 763 Yankee, request push off that. Ryanair 673 Yankee, push that approved, QNH 1010.
I'd be worried if it was 10 degrees and humid, but nah, yeah. It's a bit muggy. Well, it has been in the UK at least. It's been a bit muggy. Oh gosh, another one! White leg, hey buddy! 33 months, it's all the threes. VNAV Alt. White leg, thank you mate. 33 months, hope you're well.
Ryanair 3599, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1012.
4,000 feet on QNH 1012, Ryanair 3599. 4,000! Local pressure set 1012, just a touch high on the profile, but nothing to worry about. Mate, thank you. 33 months, all the threes, and a hype train before landing. Hey. Does anyone know whether a scenery developer is currently developing a Charles de Gaulle? It's like the scenery that's eluded us in MSFS, isn't it? Oh, now for some reason we've got high. Yeah, it's the scenery that's eluded us. I remember there was a developer who posted on Facebook ages ago about it, but I've not seen anything since then. I don't even remember who it was. Ghoster, I can't speak about anything that's not already public information, so have a look on our FAQ or via the dev seminars, live streams that have been done on the MSFS channel. Hey, Uzi Foozy! It's 5 months, thank you mate! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello friend, how are you? They already confirmed on Facebook that they've cancelled it. Oh, so we're probably not going to get one then. We're probably not going to get a good Charles de Gaulle. Uzi, appreciate you buddy, hello mate. Aiden's here on YouTube, hey Aiden, how you doing? Oh yeah, I wish Taxi to Gate would do it. To be fair, it feels like it'd be one of those ones that you would expect, like, I don't know, Innie Builds or Fly Tampa or somebody to do, but I don't know. Taxi to Gate have gone very quiet again. They released Orlando, which had issues, and then I don't think they've done a tremendous amount since, right?
United 22, line up and wait, runway 10 right.
Line up and wait, 10 right, Unit 22.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing? What is GPH? What do you mean, Aiden?
Ryanair 66, Quebec Yankee, push that approved, face south, QNH 10.
Good scenery for Doha. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? But not amazing.
Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo for the ready taxiing car. Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo, taxi Bravo, enter right onto runway 25.
Just managing the speed here or closing the speed window just because we can start to decelerate a bit. Ah, okay, awesome.
Ryanair 3599, descent 3,000 feet at Ross Road, cleared island approach, runway 24.
Descend 3,000 feet at Ross Road, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 24, Ryanair 3599. Cool, 3,000 feet, all good to go there.
United 22, service bend 1206 knots, runway 10 right.
Beautiful. Right, here we go.
Clear for takeoff, 10 right, United 22.
Why is the supervisor going on a campaign? What? Ghost, I've got no idea what you mean by that question. I won't lie, mate. No idea at all.
Runway 16, whiskey 1, Sierra, hold short of runway 10 right.
Cross runway 16, whiskey 1.
And there you go, Digi.
Short 10 right, 20 Victor XA.
Good afternoon, Lufthansa 521, level 400.
Right, looking good, looking good.
Lufthansa 521, Shannon, hello, squawk 0.
Collapse one.
26.
Squawk 0326.
Supervisor's been super active, finding people chilling at the gate unresponsive for too long. It's not like we're airborne. Well, have a look at the code of conduct. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why that. I don't know if there's a supervisor actively seeking that out, but yeah, if you just kind of taking up a spot for no reason, then you shouldn't really be online. Pretty simple that.
Condor 2 Tango Bravo. Enter right.
It's a little excessive, yeah. I mean, if they're actively going out and searching it, I personally wouldn't do that as a supervisor, but just because I wouldn't doesn't mean that a supervisor's not within their rights to do so.
Ryder 401, report passing level.
Once it goes checked, flaps 5.
Ryder 401 identified, climb unrestricted, flight level 230.
Well, have a look at the code of conduct, see if there's anything particular in there. It's more so that you can't just like leave your connection unattended and just like spawn on a stand to try and save it for hours. Do you know what I mean? Lock GS. $4,000 feet for the go round. Nice bingo.
United 22 passing through 27,000.
Yeah, never, Dave. Never ever. Oh, EGPH Aiden. That's Edinburgh Airport. It says in the title.
220 degrees, climb flight level 160.
Right, 220 degrees and flight level 160, United 22.
So even though we're 10 miles out, I'm just going to move the speed bug to the flat 5 bug because the 737's a bit slippery, so I can kind of get away from you a bit. Or file flight plans. He's a funny guy. Right. First landing in almost a week. What do we reckon? Greaser or slammer? These views are stunning.
Ryder 6 Tango Bravo, enter right, left onto our backtrack runway 34, line up already.
We're flying real time, so it should be quite a nice sunset for the way back. It was an empty airport in the middle of Russia. Yeah, that is overreaching. To be honest with you, I would almost, well, not file a complaint, but I would almost send an email about that one. Because if a supervisor's going out of their way to tell you to log off the network for sitting on a stand in the middle of nowhere, I feel like that's overreaching a bit. Right, get down, flat 15.
So just hold short of runway 34 for now.
No, just... But that was one before, sorry, that's not now. I wasn't before now.
Ryder 3599, surface wind 270 degrees, 11 knots, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, Ryanair 3599.
Cobalt 737 at Derag, cleared.
Good. Right, so 143. So it'd be about 148. I think it did spike. It happened earlier, about 3 or 4 o'clock. What program am I using for weather? Completely default. This is all default MSFS weather. I don't use anything for it.
When ready, descend to 50, about a 1.
Flaps 30.
Scandinavian 88 Papa, surface wind 120 degrees, 6 knots.
Oh, beautiful views into Shannon. I mean, it's very difficult to fly anywhere in Ireland and not get some stunning views.
And then link 3 to stand 314.
Right. Okay, we're clear to land. Looking good. Autopilot out, auto thrust out. Here we go.
Taxi Bravo.
Well, yeah, Mac. You're not wrong.
Hold short of runway 34.
Turn up the volumes a bit. There we go. Is that alright with volumes, chat?
Ryder 6 Tango Bravo on the turnaround, surface wind 280 degrees, 15 knots, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Ryder 6 Tango Bravo.
Shannon, Air Canada 859, just wondering if you received that oceanic clearance request.
Air Canada 859, affirm, but Shannon control does not give oceanic clearances done by Shanwick, and Shanwick aren't online today, so you're not required a clearance for a resident.
Of course, yeah, I got confused by that. Thank you, Air Canada 859.
I feel like I recognise that voice.
Air France 352, radar service.
90 knot crosswind from the right. Lovely jubbly.
Lufthansa 521, Shannon identified, clear direct NJX.
Approaching. Clear direct NJX, Lufthansa 521, we are approaching circle and 30 for 1 0.
Lufthansa 521, roger.
Continue.
410.
Flying Central 410, Lufthansa 521.
Oh dear, hello.
Ready for takeoff.
Ryanair
Oh
20
dear.
roger, line up and wait, runway
Sorry.
10 right.
Flare check. And then, yeah, close the thrust lever. That was shocking.
Speedbird 440,
Brakes up.
backtrack, runway 34, line up and report ready for
Reverse as normal. Nice and gentle on the nose. That wasn't very good. It's been a while since I've flown the 7.3 though, in all fairness. I've been in the 777 mindset for so long. 70 knots, run your brakes. 60 knots, squad idle. There we are, 59 minutes. Exactly as planned. Beautiful. Welcome down to Shannon. Not my best.
Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo, report passing altitude.
There we are.
200 for 5,000, Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo.
Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo, identify climb unrestricted to flight level 270.
So we are going to be flying back, as I say.
Unrestricted, flight level 270, Ryanair 6 Tango Bravo.
Ryanair 822 on frequency. Affirm. Ryanair 822, the NIMAT 3 Romeo arrival, descent flight level 80 for runway 10 left.
Just clear up things nice and quickly.
NIMAT 3 Romeo arrival, descend 80 for 10 left, Ryanair 822. Ryanair 3599, welcome to Shannon, taxi Alpha and via the apron stand 28.
Alpha and via the apron to stand 28 for Ryanair 3599, thank you. 28, you said.
983 November, someone 272 1010, request to push the stop, please.
Ryanair 983 November, QNH 1010, push and start approved.
Push start approved, 983 November.
So, 28 is going to be right on this kind of corner up here.
Right, clear for takeoff.
10 right, clear for takeoff, right.
So yeah, I can see that's just all spawned in. Good. Okay, right. Start up the APU in a moment, but we're good to go there. There we are. Welcome down. If I remember correctly, this is MK Studios scenery for Shannon. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong with that. Yeah, pretty sure it's
Scandinavian 88 Papa, confirm passing flight level.
MK Studios.
Scandinavian 88.
Where are you headed after? We're going to be doing the return, so we're going to be heading back to Edinburgh. Today's kind of focus of the stream is the new Edinburgh scenery by Pyreegue, or the updated scenery at least.
859er, overhead Resno, radar service terminates, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
I'll just turn down the sign of ATC now. There's Mac and there's Cam. Yeah, it's MK, yeah, I thought so. It's a nice scenery actually, I like it. Another airport that we don't... Well, I think actually the last time I came to Shannon was when it was crazy windy. I think we had a go around. So we're just up here on this corner. Can hear that APU just coming online. Right, about to turn in, so taxi light off. Oops, didn't mean to use the toe brake that much. I'm hoping my landing back in Edinburgh is going to be better than that one. Okay, there we go. Parking brake. So 2 blue, 1 red. Engines are DEA dead. Hey, and we got a sub. It's Coop. 62 months. Hello, mate. Look at that for timing. Just as we turn off the engines. Mate, thank you for 62 months. Welcome back. Hello there. Hello, hello. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate you, buddy. Welcome back for 62 months. Right, let's go and get some chocks and stuff in place. Go and request a unit of deboarding. And Merwan, 47 months. Hello as well. Thank you for the 47. How you doing, bud? Hello, hello. Good day. Very well. How are you, mate? Oh, I'm jealous. Very jealous, mate. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. Right, I think Ryanair leave pretty much most things in a very on state, so we're not going to really turn much off. We're on the ground power now. The APU's come off. Isolation valve goes open again, and we'll turn the wheel well light on for the turnaround. But that's it, I think. I think that's pretty much it. And there we have it. Beautiful. Thank you, Merwan. I appreciate you, buddy. Very, very kind of you. 47 months. Hope you had an amazing trip to Athens. I'm very jealous, mate. Very jealous. Right. Well, there we are. First flight of the day done. Safely down on the ground into Shannon. Oh, that person's just disconnected. And then, oh, did Jet2 realign the IRS? What, after every flight? Gosh. Let's have a look at Volanta. Landing rate. I don't really care about landing rate. It wasn't a very good landing. I don't think I did very well through about 50 feet. Looks alright. It was nicely in the zone, in the centre. Landing rate's fine. We got off at Alpha, so it was safe. Just didn't think it was one of my best, but nice directing on the approach there. Beautiful views. Good. Right, so the plan is to do a nice quick Ryanair turnaround in typical fashion, and then we'll get ourselves set up for the return trip back to Edinburgh. Let's do it. Cool. Right, just get things switched over. So we should be Ryanair 3598 on the way back. And then we will go and... what do I need to do? Yeah, I just need to edit. Yeah, I need to just edit this flight plan. Put Glasgow in as the alternate. Right, what's the time? Almost 1900. So we'll say... $3598. What altitude did they go to? 29,000. I reckon we can make 31,000. 2406, that's fine. And then it wants to route us in via Tunso. That's the only option it's given us, so fine. Cool. Right, generate. So the second route, more direct. Oh, okay, let me cancel that. Is it? Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, it saves 8 nautical miles. But we'll take it. Hello there, Ronan. Thanks for the follow. How do you get the yoke under your desk? I use like a clamp for it. Like a a racing clamp thing that I kind of modified and moved bits about on. It was a bit of a faff. Can't wait to play Flight Sim again. End of the month. Hopefully get your setup. Nice, Craig. Oh, I love it. Blairman, thanks for your follow as well. Welcome. All these follows today. Gosh, we've had loads of follows. Oh, sorry, chat. Just making sure Becca got home safe. Right, that's the flight plan filed. Go, and then Volanta 2. Hello there. Honestly, not me. Well, it is you who's just followed the channel, so thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, what the hell is... Okay, Volanta's had a moment. It's fine, whatever, Volanta. Cool. Right, I think we're good to get straight back in. So we're going to get ourselves set up right away. No rest for the wicked here. No rest for the wicked. I think, if I'm not mistaken as well, it looks like deboarding's almost complete. Yeah, I've got a little bit of baggage, but nothing too crazy. So in typical Ryanair format, throw out one set of passengers and then throw in the next set. It's a nice GSX profile here. Look, you can see the passengers walking all the way through into the airport, so I do like that. I do like that. I just thought about this. Can you set different passenger routes with GSX? So, like, you know how a lot of airports will have different levels that you get on and off a jetway for arrivals and departures? Can you mimic that in GSX, or does it only give one route? You can. Nice. I've never thought about that before. Assuming you didn't get any of the lightning heading to Shannon then. Not at the moment. Yeah, not at the moment, mate. It's been alright. Weather's been okay. Your turnaround times were quicker than 2 years ago. Yeah, no messing around. No messing around. Boarding lower level and deboarding upper level. Nice. Oh, okay, so you can. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Right, I am going to go and get the second flight going in the EFB then. So, right now, 3598. There we go. EGPH. Good. You had lightning just outside Dublin. Oh, we'll keep an eye out then for the way back. And there we go. We've got our second route now. So we'll set the payload. It's only giving me a... Oh, chat. I don't like that. The block fuel. It's only giving me a block fuel of 4.8. I'm going to take some more. I'm not going to go with that. I don't like that. What should we go with? I might go with another 6 tons. Just because of the traffic in and out of Edinburgh is a bit crazy right now. We'll add a bit of extra in. I'm not going to redo it on SimBrief. There's no point. But we'll take 6 tons. That should give us plenty. Hope your back is feeling better. Yeah, actually, it's all good to go now, mate, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was... I had a crazy... I've never pulled a muscle like that in my life before. The knot in my back, it was like just a solid mound of muscle. It was horrible, but yeah. It was horrible. Not fun to sleep with. But no, feeling a lot better now, thank goodness. Right, get that in. What is that page on the right EFB? Up here, nothing. Nothing at all up there. Hey, Nige, how you doing? Should start playing golf. I used to play golf when I was a kid, and I bet it's one of those sports that I would just get angry that I wasn't perfect at, like, straight away. Do you know what I mean? I would struggle with the patience to get better over time. Yeah, it's all good now, Ash. Oh, the FMC. This is just the passenger services page. Yeah, Ishiku, that would be helpful. The problem is that there's like no connection between the two, so I got used to how you do things in the 737, and then it doesn't translate over to the 777. You have to do it a different way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's... I know it is that one. Guinea 3 Bravo. And then we're arriving in 06 on a Tunso 1 Echo to Tartan. And then from Tartan, I can't... Yeah, it's... You usually get vectors. Cool, good. Right. At least for the 737 GSX can handle the doors most of the time, so the 777... Yeah, need to do them all manually. Yeah, that is a faff. Absolutely, I agree. Right, 0 fuel weight. Whoa, what the hell? 42.3. No, it's not. Should be 58.1. Why is that not set? I thought I set that earlier. Let's just double check it. Oh, 58.2. There we go. And then we got the fuel good. Okay, so there we go. 58.2. Cost index again 6. Flight level 310. Reserves today. This is without the fuel addition that we've put in. Is only 1.8, which is just disgusting. It's vile. And then the wind's 278. Sorry, 272 at 35. Cool. Transition altitude is giving us 5,000 out of here. And that should be our initial climb as well. Lovely. So 5,000, 237 for the runway heading. We can go and try and get some CPDLC, I guess. So, ATC, request clearance, departure clearance. Oh, why is that? Disconnect, connect. Ah, there we go, now it's got me. So, this needs to go to EISE, stand 2A, and the ATIS information we have is Echo. QNH is still 1012. I like this easy CPDLC software. You often forget to open a door and have GSX complaining at me for 5 minutes. I turn off all the GSX notifications, so I forget to open a door and then nothing complains at me. And then I wonder why boarding's not completed. Oh, look at this. This is great. It's quite a bit of traffic. Thoughts on EGPH? Yeah, look, I mean, there's no doubt it's just unrivaled in terms of its level of complexity and detail. It's typical kind of Pyreegue brilliance. It is quite heavy on performance, but yeah, it's good. Right. Oh, received, rejected, revert to voice procedures. Oh. Well, that's boring then. We'll go and do performance and I'll get my clearance in a minute. Rejected. Right, TO232, 136, 139, 145. Actually, is there an intersection we can take out of here? No, I think you can go down. No, you can we can go down there. So it's one. There is a split V1. Yeah, 136. 145. Good. Cool. Okay, good. So very quick briefing then. So we are going to expect pushback nose left today on the apron to face east, and then out via the apron for Delta, and then all the way down Delta for Delta 2 holding point 24. Passing on a Guinea 3 Bravo departure today, so it's straight out above 500 feet with max 185 knots in the turn. Right turn to Dissa, same speed, above 3,300. Right turn to Gorto, max 250 knots, and then a Guinea max 250 knots, and then Pyreegue max 250 knots. I think it's Pyreegue after that. Oh, actually, from a Guinea, that's it. Yeah. We might need to get rid of those 250 knot speed restrictions, but we'll see. And then we're en route. Right, so we are with ATC. Let's go and call for clearance.
Blue Max 45, Quebec Golf, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1010.
4,000 feet, 1010. Blue Max 45, Quebec Golf.
Shannon, hello again. Ryanair 3598 737 on stand 28 at Shannon with information echo. Clearance please back to Edinburgh.
Ryanair 3598, hello, clear to Edinburgh. Guinea 3 Bravo departure, runway 24. Stop climb at 5,000 feet, squawk 7575.
Guinea 3 Bravo departure, runway 24. Stop climb 5,000 feet, squawk 7575. Ryanair 3598.
Ryanair 3598, reback correct.
Right, let's put in the last 2 digits first. For obvious reasonings.
Ryanair 983 November, climb flight level 230.
7575, and then everything else is briefed. And it sounds like boarding's just completed.
Negative, maintain flight level 210.
We're not messing around today.
983 November, climb flight level 230.
We are not messing around today, chap.
Flight level 230, 983 November.
Ryanair 5588, pushing center proof, face east, QNH 1012.
What's your proof facing east, 1012, thanks, flight level 5588.
Right, so whilst that does its thing, yes, it does Navarre, correct. We will prepare for pushback.
G 15 Max 10 30 request for push and start.
Easy 15, Mike, I'll call you back for your push of Ryanair 820 pushing off your right side.
Ryanair 320, okay. Easy 15.
That is a thing, louder. He's like, Ryanair 320? No, that's a thing.
Butter 12 at Roswell, cleared ILS.
Sorry, what was that?
Number 1.
Butter?
Roger, cleared ILS for runway 24, number 1, Butter 12.
Butter 12? Who's that? What is Butter? Right, so wheel well lights can go off, AP oblique can come on, anti-collision lights can go on.
Ryanair 673 Yankee, nothing further, monitor Unicom, good day. You missed Ian today, he screwed the approach and ATC rage quit. Oh my god. What, he rage quit because of Ian?
Shannon, good evening, Gemstone 53 Bravo Sierra ATR 32, flight level 180 inbound Nimat.
I tell you, it's deliberate. I tell you, he does it deliberately.
Romeo arrival for runway 10 left. Report ready for descent.
Number 3 Romeo 10 left.
Is there a clip?
53 Bravo Sierra.
Ryanair 3598, request push and start.
First easy 15, Mike, push and set approved, face east, QNH 1012.
Double 68, QNH 1012, Ryanair 15, easy 15, Mike.
Ryanair 35908, thanks. Your push and set approved, face east, QNH 1012, caution, EasyJet 320 pushing off your right hand side, but they should remain clear of you.
No problem, that's fine. Thanks for the notice with the EasyJet. Push and start approved facing to the east, Ryanair 3598. Here we go.
Ryanair 66, Quebec Yankee, nothing further, monitor Unicom, good day.
How's about that for a turnaround? How is about that for a turnaround, chat? That is a real Ryanair turnaround. And we're all pushing back. Love it. Right, let's make sure that we're not wasting any time if we're all pushing back.
Easy 1-2 Tango. I have a Ryanair 320 behind blocking your push. I'll call you back once he's clear.
Right, okay, packs off. Start switch to the left this time. And starting engine number 2.
270 degrees at 12 knots, runway 24, clear to land.
24, clear to land, that's one.
Is that a virtual airline butter? It must be, right? Never heard that on Vatson before.
Heading 130, clear line at approach, runway 10 right.
That's in 130 degrees, clear now, approach full.
First in, last out. Oh no. Oh, it's going to be a nice view once we get above the clouds with the sun, chat. Hopefully we'll get a bit of night lighting into Edinburgh. Blocked by the louder. Yeah. We'll try and be quick. Why a Ryanair A320? It's a real thing. Louder. Google it. It is a real thing. So, Ryanair have some A320s with louder airlines. Usually, I think, based like in Vienna or that area. But they operate under the Ryanair call sign. So it is a real thing. They'll have a Ryanair call sign, but there'll be a louder painted A320. Have they stopped doing it, Don Waldo?
Blue Max 45 kilo Quebec Golf, sorry, your number 1 for the approach, contact approach now for your landing clearance 121.1, bye-bye.
21.1, thank you very much for your
I need to show you, when we get a second, chat, remind me to show you all my Instagram video that I did the other day. Trying to become a meme lord. Right, 2 good engine starts. We're doing things nice and quickly because we've got a bit of traffic behind us. Okay, right, flaps are coming. Ground equipment should be out the way shortly. We'll call for the taxi now. Ryanair 3598, request taxi.
Ryanair 3598, taxi Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short to runway 24.
Delta 1, Delta 2, short of 24, Ryanair 3598.
ED 15 Mike, taxi Delta 1, Delta 2, hold short to runway 24.
Okay, Gary's going to need to hurry up and get out the way because we've been given taxi clearance. Taxi light on. Let's go. Well, what's even worse is that I'm trying to become a meme sensation, but on the MSFS official Instagram and TikTok account. Can I just cut across here? Probably not, but I'm doing it anyway. Who needs to follow the yellow line, eh?
Gemstone 53 Bravo Sierra.
We're not in the Wizard of Oz. We don't need to follow the yellow brick road. Lauda used to be part of Air Berlin, yeah. When they went bankrupt, Niki Lauda persuaded the Austrian government to bail them out with Lauda on the helm once again. Which the government actually did, and Lauda immediately sold it off to Ryanair. Wow. Holy crap.
Butter 1-2 taxi Alpha, hold short of the apron. I just have an aircraft pushing on.
That's horrible.
Alpha and hold short of the apron, Butter 1-2.
There they are.
Ryanair 3 Bravo Delta request further
It's a little gaggle of us.
Ryanair 3 Bravo Delta, tried to call you earlier.
We're all going to Edinburgh, so what I'm most likely going to do, chat, is pick a faster speed. So I'm going to change my cost index. I'm going to pretend that we're late on this flight. And that's just going to help with our spacing. If I'm leading the pack, I kind of need to make sure that I'm not at cost index 6. Hello, Becca, darling. Did you enjoy the movie? What does cost index do? So essentially, cost index, the higher the number, the faster you fly, but the more fuel you burn. The lower the number, the slower you fly, but the less fuel you'll burn. So companies will weigh up depending on numerous different factors as to what the cost index is for a flight. Some airlines have it set for normal operations. So for normal operations, Ryanair just use 6. So they fly very slowly, but they also don't burn a lot of fuel, therefore saving money. But then you'll get some airlines, you know, like you'll find British Airways, like on their 777s, might use 57. I've been on a Virgin Atlantic 747, and they used cost index 200. Just because they felt like it on that flight. So, you know, there are various factors. It was alright, girls loved it. Good, 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 good. Lala all okay with their presents? 200, correct, yeah. I went into the flight deck to meet them after the flight, and I said, hey, we had like a 500 knot ground speed for most of the flight going westbound. Did we have like a tailwind or something? And they were like, no, we just couldn't be bothered to sit around, so we went cost index 200 today. I was like, okay. The girl's friends got her a present. You'll never guess what they got her. Oh my god, don't tell me it was the same scooter.
Yeah, thank you. When you jet clear, 1037, but I wanted.
Please don't tell me they got her the same. They got her a scooter. So now she has 2 scooters. Oh my god. Oh no. It's fine. At least Amy Rose can use one now as well. Fluffy Plane, thanks for the follow. Hello. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we've had loads of followers today. Hey, Politics, how you doing? Yes, we're just getting our way back to Edinburgh. Right, 3598 approaching Delta 2 will be ready on reaching.
Ryanair 35908, surface wind 270 degrees at 12 knots, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff. Ryanair 35908. Okay, lights. Give the cabin a ding. We are good to go. Also, Cammy, thanks for your follow as well. Cammy, welcome. Thanks for all these followers today on Twitch, everybody. It's busy. They had remembered she was going to get on about... Oh, bless. Well, yeah, at least Amy Rose can use one now, I guess, at the same time. Hey, Fluffy, how you doing? Right, 2-4 is verified. We are ready to make our way back to Edinburgh, folks. Here we go. Keep the aircraft rolling. A bit of that and a bit of that. Here we go.
Lufthansa 521, nothing further, monitor you.
Take off.
Bye-bye.
Monitoring you, come bye-bye, Lufthansa 521.
Thrust set.
ED 15, Mike, line up runway 24.
80 knots.
I got runway 25, U15 right.
Toga, toga, toga. Put a slight bit of aileron in. We got that 18 knot wind from the right. V1. Rotate. There you go. Bit of aileron into the wind. Gear up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That's beautiful. You're shattered. Ah, you're going to bed then. I was going to say I'd text you after I'd finished, but no worries.
KLM 24 Bravo, Shannon control identified after Malice.
Looks a bit muggy out there, doesn't it? We're climbing like a rocket because of that speed restriction. Which I'm pretty sure we can get past now, right? Is it Disser? We have to be 185 knots? No, it's not.
EV15.
Oh, no, it is. Okay.
Wind 270 degrees, 12 knots, runway 24. Clear for
So we are correct with the speed.
24, clear for takeoff, VT 158. Ryanair 3598, report passing altitude.
Ryanair 35908 through 4,300.
Ryanair 35908 identified. Turn right direct, Rotev, climb flight level 310.
Correct, Rotev and climb flight level 310, Ryanair 35909. Just give ourselves that initial right hand turn and keep the climb going now. And then let's start to speed up as well. Right, we've got about 4 things to do here. So let's get Rotev in. And then we can go LNAV, back into VNAV, take the flaps all the way up. There's a lot to do there for single pilot.
Ryanair 5588, line up runway 24.
Climb 310. And we'll set standard. Oh, that's a huge lag spike.
EC 155, airborne passing 1,000, clear to climbing 5,000. EV15, Mike, thanks, identified.
Cool, that's a lovely 132 nautical mile direct, so we're happy with that.
330 is E158.
And off we go. Off we go. So we should be landing at about 2020 Zulu. Hopefully, depending on what the traffic's like at Eddie. Right, let's go and get that heading in. Okay, so how are we looking? So we're LNAV, VNAV, 250 up to 310. We're on standard after takeoff. That's all fine. Good. And then that was as well. Cool, there was a lot going on there. That was busy. We are on our way. Looks like the weather in Eddie is starting to get a bit miserable. Yeah, we'll have a look in a bit. A nice quick turnaround at Shannon. I think we were on the ground for all of about 20 minutes. 25 minutes there. So we certainly didn't mess around. How is EGPH V2? Hey, Micah, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, scenery. I mean, the visuals are absolutely stunning. I think there are concerns from some people about the performance of it. But, I mean, visually, it's absolutely unbelievable. It's really good. Come to SEA with me. You can teach how to fly something whilst with... Oh, if I could be in Seattle right now, I can assure you I would be. I can assure you I would be. You know my love for Seattle. Right, move the yoke out of the way for a bit. Yeah. Mike, have you got your yoke and well, your Thrustmaster gear yet? Has that arrived yet? Yeah, we'll have a look at the meta in a bit.
United 2-2 overhead Dogal radar service terminates monitor Unicom below.
Should see some nice colours in the sky. Love the look of the shadows. Oh, nice! You got it all. The oak and the side stick. Nice. Am I only streaming on YouTube? No, I stream on Twitch as well. So that's why if you hear me speaking to people and you can't see the messages that I'm responding to, or you can't see the messages that I'm responding to in chat, I multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube.
Shannon Control, good evening. American 141 Heavy, type 7777 Whiskey, level 340, approaching Becker.
Right, seatbelts off.
Shannon, hello, identified. Clear direct.
Conserve the cardboard chicken nuggets.
Clear direct Dogal, American 141 Heavy.
310 might have been a bit optimistic, actually. We're going to get there, but we're not going to be at cruise for long. And I think that's just because of the restrictions on the arrival. Yeah, like Tunso at flight level 170. That's a disgusting restriction. Tunso at flight level 170, and then we've got 75 miles to descend 10,000 feet. Yuck. That's absolutely vile. EasyJet or Ryanair? Oh, EasyJet any day of the week for me. Chewie has voices in his head. The voice of Twitch chat. I need to remember to show you this meme, don't I? Well, my attempt at a meme.
Shamrock 285, your pushback contact.
I mean, it's suitably terrible. Right.
121.1, Shamrock. Ryder 935, hello, identified, direct if map
Oh no!
flight level 80.
I was desperate to find a good video or a good theme for that oh no thing. Oh no! Oh no! I was just desperate to find something that worked for it, and that was what worked. I'm still going to be doing all sorts of things with those videos, but expect me to do some more kind of trying to play into a bit of memes. Some videos like that. Share this with your friend who slams every landing kind of thing. You know, that's what we're going for now. I heard a certain streamer caused the VATSIM controller to rage quit. Have we got a clip of it? Because that is... Oh, shoot. I forgot to pause alerts. Because that is like a new level. If Ian's flying abilities has now led to the point of him causing controllers to rage quit. I mean, okay. Next question. Was it a warranted rage quit, or was the controller a little bit sensitive? The USB disconnect sound and then oh no, yes. I can do that for a future one. That's actually a very good idea. I like that.
Yeah, it's the pilot's responsibility to
do you use active sky or default? I use default, mate. Don't bother with active sky. Easy or BA? Oh god. Probably easy, to be honest. You expect royalties? What, from the thing that I don't get any royalties from? You get enough frickin' royalty treatment.
Shamrock 3 Romeo Hotel, identified, climb unrestricted, flight level 230.
Is there no clip of this ATC incident? Has Ian deleted the clips or something? Or people have just not got it? Oh, there we go. Ash is finding it.
Shannon.
Past the ILS, we're a little bit too high. We might be vectored back.
What's he doing?
Good evening.
Right.
And Melbourne approach. Apologies for late call. Qantas 347. We've gone past the ILS. We're a little bit too high. We might be vectored back round for the approach. Good evening.
Qantas 347, AFAM probably should have called us before he started kamikazing down on top of other aircraft as well. But anyway, I'm logging off all stations standby.
Oh!
I think we've made him disconnect.
Ryder 935, contact approach now 121.1. Bye bye.
I mean, it maybe sounds like the controller was a little bit sensitive, but it's exactly the reason why people are... I mean this in the greatest of respects to Ian. It's why sometimes... It's the exact thing that controllers are really struggling with on VATSIM right now is people who... you know, I know Ian doesn't do it deliberately or anything like that. He's not trying to troll, and sometimes he can just... It's very easy to make a mistake, especially when you're streaming and concentrating on chat as well. But there are a lot of pilots on VATSIM who just don't have a clue, and it just takes it away from all the other people on the network. Like, you can have 10 good pilots. I remember a friend of mine who does a lot of London controlling described it to me once. He said, you can have 20 good aircraft who all do everything perfectly, and it only takes one person who just doesn't know what they're doing on the network to ruin it for everybody else. And I'm not saying that it's that extreme here, but maybe this controller, I'm just trying to, you know, trying to think of it from the perspective of the controller. Maybe this controller had probably had a couple of aircraft throughout their session who just hadn't done as he'd asked them to do. Yeah, nice try, Moz. I knew it was you before I even looked across to see it was your name. I just knew it. Moz, thank you for the 150-bit cheer. So what the way that I'm trying to explain this is not me trying to bash Ian, but more so maybe the reason why it sounded so extreme there is maybe the controller had a catalogue of aircraft that he'd struggled with throughout his session, and probably that was the last straw. I wouldn't have thought that just that one incident from Ian would have caused him to disconnect in that manner. Maybe it was, but usually controllers have got quite thick skin when it comes to that stuff. So I don't want to say it was just Ian's mistake there that caused the controller to disconnect. I'd be quite surprised if it was, but yeah. Oh dear. Well, poor Ian, I guess. Poor Ian. Thank you very much indeed, Moz, for the 150-bit cheer. I knew it was you. I looked across and I could just tell. Retired firefighter, keep up the great work you're doing. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That's very kind indeed. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, folks, we are flying back from Shannon to Edinburgh. So we did the first flight out to Shannon. Took us, well, 59-minute flight time. And now we're on our way back. So yeah, I don't know whether we're going to be getting any ATC. Hopefully we will. There's ATC on. Holy shit. Oh god, it's going to be busy. Oh lord. I hope we've got fuel. So this is when we need to look at things, chat, on a serious note, because there's 27 departures and there's about 8 million arrivals into Edinburgh. I thought picking Edinburgh today would be perfect. I thought it would have calmed down a bit after how crazy it had been. Oh, I just wanted to chill out and fly in. I didn't want this. Oh, well, we'll see how we go. If it gets ridiculous, we'll just monitor things with fuel. In terms of our alternate today and diverting, I'm not going to do... What we'll do, I've got a deal with you, chat. If we get down to our reserve fuel, we'll log off the network and land at Edinburgh. So I will hold up until reserve fuel. Because we've got reserves, so if we needed to divert, it would be nice. Moz, it's terrible, because I know you're going to be doing it now. Mate, thank you for the cheer. Very, very kind of you. So we've got... how much fuel would we need? Yeah, so we've got... We need about 2 tons to go to Glasgow. We'd need about 2 tons. So at the moment, it's saying we're going to be landing with about 3.5. So that gives us 1.5 tons of holding fuel. If we get to 2 tons and we're still in the hold, I will log off of VATSIM to land, just because today's focus is the scenery of Edinburgh Airport, not the hold at Tartan. You know what I mean? And it looks like they are definitely holding at Tartan. So we'll see how we go. All right. I promise you, I do want to stay on VATSIM. You know, I want the authentic experience. But today's focus is the airport scenery. So I'm not just gonna sit in a hold and then divert if it's too busy on the network. We will sit in the hold and then log off if we're struggling for fuel. All right. I think that's a fair compromise. Okay, so 060 on both, 1089er.
At flight level 320 right to left, approx now in your 2 o'clock position.
I think that's a fair compromise.
For 17 miles.
So 1089er. I mean, again, we'll take a ton off this, so 61.6. That's flat. That's going to be 144 if we land with what we expect, which I don't expect that we will. Transition level is 7.5 into Eddie today. We'll go auto brake 3 as I always do with this aircraft. It's just my default in the 737. ILS 06, the minimum is 310. I'm just doing this all now because it's not a very long flight until we start descending. And the QNH is 1011. Okay, so... Oh, and the other thing I've not done is airport elevation. Yeah, so... 100... Cool. When am I going to fly the A300 after the new update? I know there's honestly too much to do at the moment. So, well, tomorrow we're going to be doing World Update scenery because it's World Update UK. So we're going to be flying into Farnborough because then I'm going to Farnborough Air Show on Wednesday.
American 141.
Are we getting overtaken?
Requesting step up to 360.
American 141.
Then Thursday we're going to do the MD-11 into Kai Tak. Although I guess we could do the A300 into Kai Tak instead. But I fancied the MD-11 because we haven't flown that for a while. We'll see. So we'll go into Kai Tak in either the MD-11 or the A300. Right, so quick arrival brief. Tunso flight level 170. Then we've got about 8 million miles to reach Tartan at 70. It's a left-hand hold inbound radial of 015, and we are going to need to put that in. Hello there, thank you for the follows. The Flying Cloak and Matt Black Gaming. Welcome, everybody. God, we've had so many followers today. Hello, everybody. Right, Tartan, hold. And then we need to put 015/L for left. Cool. Enable 250 knots at Tango Lima Alpha. I'm sure we'll be fine with that one. And then Jeff Chef, thanks for your follow. Bloody hellfire. All these followers today. Thank you, friends. So it's going to be a hold over Tartan and eventually cleared vectors for the ILS 06 approach. We should get that glide at 4,000 feet. The go-around is 3,000 feet. And it's straight ahead. So nice, easy on that one. Airport's busy. We're going to be landing 06, aiming to vacate Charlie 1 today. And then we'll see where ATC gives us. It will probably be in via like Mike and then somewhere on this Gulf apron. But it's very busy there, so we'll see where we go. We're quite familiar with the layout of Eddie. So if we do get called up by ATC, you know, it's a tricky one because I'll want to get clear of Charlie and then turn left or right on Alpha, but it depends how busy ground is and whether we can get the call. So yeah, there we are. As a community manager, what do your duties entail? If you aren't able to speak about it, no worries, just curious. Hey, Flying Cloak, no, I've had that question a lot and it's a really, really, really good question. So, a community manager's job for Microsoft Flight Simulator is obviously quite unique just due to the nature of the project. And each of our community managers, so we have 4 community managers for Microsoft Flight Sim, which is quite a lot for a project. But, you know, we've got a big community. They each kind of specialize in different things. Me, personally, I try and dip my toe into every single bit of region of community management that I can. So I personally oversee, with another community manager, our Discord server, which has got about 80,000 members at the moment. So I oversee the running of the Discord server. We've also got the official forums as well that we do a lot with, whether it's responding to people, looking at threads and reading them, and then passing them on to developers. We also have an internal Microsoft tool that we use to log feedback items and to log bugs taken from the forums and things as well. So if you ever want to log a bug in the sim, the forums is the way to do it. What else? When have we got? Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on top of the set. Oh, we've got 30 miles. So yeah, so that's another thing as well, is logging bugs. We also do a lot of something called sentiment reporting. So whenever we release something to you folks, we then write up reports that go to specific teams for reports. Unicom for Rhino 3598 is always a pleasure. Thanks so much. We'll see you again soon. Beautiful. Right, so over to Unicom. So, you know, like, so for tomorrow, for example, we've got the world update that's coming out, right? Is it? Oh, I have got sound in the sim. We've got the world update that's coming out for the UK and Ireland. So we'll look at all of your feedback and what you folks are saying online, whether it's on our forums or on either social media or our Discord server. And we'll look if you guys are enjoying it, what things you like about it, what things you aren't liking about it, those kind of things, and we'll report that back to developers. So that's another thing. Anything that you see on any of the MSFS official social media, that's all the community management team. So any Instagram posts, I just posted a new Instagram funny video today. TikTok, any tweets that are put out, that's all us writing them. Anything on our Facebook page, that's all us writing them. And then anything you see on the website as well, it's us posting those articles on the website. And we also have our weekly development update. There's a whole section there from community, which I fill in. And also all the stuff above that, we do a lot of the writing, and we also get data from the teams. So like the marketplace update, we'll put all that in there. And there's quite a lot that goes into doing anything on websites and social media platforms, because you've got to do things like alt text. So for every single image that you see on our website, we have to write an alternative text thing for, you know, formatting website articles, all of those things. There's events as well. So, you know, Flight Sim Expo or other, you know, events, Gamescom, those kind of things. You know, the community team like to attend those if we're given the opportunity to, you know, for community outreach and engagement. We've got the MSFS official live stream as well. One of our community managers has a weekly segment on there, and I do some streaming on there every now and again as well when my schedule allows. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that we do. I'm trying to think of other things that we do. And I mean, that's just a small subsection, you know, like there might be other things that we do specifically for little like social activations. So one thing that I'm leading as well at the moment with another one of our CMs is a creator highlight of the month. So we'll reach out to a creator in the community, whether it's a content creator or like a scenery content creator or somebody just does great stuff in the sim. And we have a little interview with them, and then we write up a social media post and just basically shout them out online. So there's all sorts of like little projects that we do within the big scheme of work. So that's the general entail of what my kind of day-to-day involves as a community manager. Yeah, most days are different, you know, even though there's still a lot of things that are in the same body of work. There's never really 2 days that are the same. So that's nice. It keeps things nice and fresh. And we're also given a lot of freedom, you know, to do our own things, you know, like me creating a meme video for Instagram and TikTok today, you know, or at the end of last year, I did a community spotlight written article, and, you know, I obviously chose that and did all the research and write up for it myself. So yeah, there's loads of things. Anyway, how do you learn VATSIM on VATSIM if VATSIM is being strict on people? They have first wing events, Gigliotti. To be honest with you, VATSIM isn't being so strict on people. VATSIM just expects you to know the rules of the network. And if you don't know the rules of the network, then you shouldn't really be on the network in the first place. VATSIM obviously prides itself on being a realism network. So, you know, if you don't know how to operate your aircraft in a way that abides by the rules of the network, then you shouldn't really be on the network. It's quite as simple as that. So if you're wondering how you learn VATSIM, VATSIM host occasionally these events called first wing events, which are designed for new users. They've also got an entire website section dedicated to, you know, it's like a resort. I think it's called like a pilot resource center. I think they even have like a teaching department where you can literally have like a mentor go through pilot ratings with you. And there's a crap load of content on YouTube as well to watch. So there's almost no real excuse not to be able to learn VATSIM to fly on the network. But, yeah. Very cool, thanks for the reply. No worries, Flying Coke. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, I'm limited in certain details. So there's, you know, there might be some things that I can't talk about that I do with my job. You know, I've certainly not included the full scope of our work. There are a lot of other things that we do, but I just can't speak about those for obvious reasons. So, yeah. If you don't know how to hold on arrivals, shouldn't you be on it? Yeah, if you can't program a hold in your aircraft or do a manual hold in your aircraft, you shouldn't be on the network. Yeah. Streaming tomorrow? Yes, mate. I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, it's very rare that you do hold. Today will probably be the first time that I've had to do a hold on VATSIM in, God, months and months and months. But it is a prerequisite, yeah. What time? About normal time, 6 o'clock-ish. Although it depends, because it's World Update Day tomorrow, so I need to make sure that's installed and working and that stuff. But yeah, I'll aim for my normal time. 6 to 6:30. Learning a hold is probably not that time consuming, no. It's not a case of needing to know your aircraft back to front and, you know, being perfect with communication, but you should, this is what I say. I know it sounds really boring to read the VATSIM code of conduct before you log on to the network, but you can learn how to operate on the network by reading the code of conduct because it tells you everything that you really need. You know, Code of Conduct Bravo 3, a pilot should, I can't remember what the wording is, but it's like, you know, it should remain at their connection, you know, when going through ATC airspace. It gives you details, I think it's Code of Conduct Alpha 9 about whether you can use time acceleration. You know, it tells you to use Unicom. All of those things. It literally tells you how to correctly, you know, if you abide by the Code of Conduct, you'll have no issues on the network. During events, you'll probably have to hold quite often. It depends on the event. Yeah. So we've got to be flight level 170 at Tunso, which is just crazy early, because we're through flight level 256 with 144 miles to run. Now, Edinburgh radar is still online, and they're on 121205, so hopefully they'll stay online. If they will log off, I am instantly logging off. Not because I'm an asshole, but because trying to deal with that amount... There's 30 departures out of Edinburgh on the ground right now. 30... And there's a load of traffic inbound. Doing that without radar is just silly. So I will stay online for now. I definitely plan to stay online, but yeah. You can't be connected and not physically at your desk. I got an email regarding that recently on an overnight long haul that I forgot to disconnect from. Yeah, absolutely. So we as supervisors don't necessarily go out there and go searching for people who aren't at their connection. But especially if you're doing an overnight long haul and you're doing it in an area that could get some ATC, you know, like it's more so Code of Conduct Bravo 3, where, you know, controllers would be online and sending you contact me's, and you could be a disruption to other people on the network, and then they'll wallop you. Is it Jamie? Is Jamie banning everyone? Is Jamie the phantom supervisor who's banning people for being on the ground in Russia with nobody else around? What about those subs that text you for fun about where you are? What? Oh, what? That's not happened for ages, Ghoster. We had a directive well over a year ago now not to do that anymore. So if you have still got supervisors who are going, hello, this is a customary check to see if you're still at your connection, you need to find out who that supervisor is and report them to the supervisor department. Genuinely. I don't care if that's public information or not, because supervisors shouldn't be doing it. And I do worry that there are some who still do. Someone had that a few days ago. Yeah, supervisors shouldn't be doing it. That was a directive we got sent years ago. Like, that's not even like within the last few months. So unless that's changed, I mean, I don't want to be quoted on anything, you know, because that could have changed and it could have been accepted again. But to be honest with you, I very rarely supervise. So that might have changed, and they might have said, actually, you can go and ask people for customary checks. To be honest with you, if you're the vast majority of the time, if you are getting a hello, I'm contacting you to see if you're at your connection, it should have been because a controller's probably sent you a contact me and you've not responded to it. But if you're in Unicom and you're just randomly cruising and you're getting checks to see if you're at your connection, I remember a few years ago there was a directive for us not to do those checks anymore. That might have changed, and they might have said, actually, no, you should still be doing those checks. But yeah, I'm a controller, and I had a sup check-in on me after a 7-hour session. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that might be okay, just for the sake of controlling for 7 hours. That's quite a lot more workload than somebody cruising for 7 hours, picking their nose, looking at an autopilot. Do you know what I mean? It's more likely that a controller will be logged on for a 7-hour session, just trying to bust up their hours to get to the next rating in certain regions, because that's how they work, than a VATSIM pilot who's just sat there, who's gone to sleep and left it overnight on a long haul. Do you know what I mean? You're going to quote me on that now. Ah, screw it. I'm past the point of caring. Are the supervisors paid or volunteer? There is nobody within the VATSIM organisation who is paid. That's public information. The message the lad got was something like, "Hi, I'm a SUP. You've been flying for a while now. Just wanted to check if you are still here." Yeah, as I say, for all I know, that directive might have changed, and the VATSIM supervisor department, without me being aware, have said, yes, you can do those checks again. But I remember a couple of years ago, we got a directive not to do those anymore. So I don't do them personally when I'm online as a SUP. I mean, to be honest with you folks, it's quite simple. If you don't want to get kicked off the network, abide by the code of conduct. Technically, supervisors are perfectly within their rights to kick you off the network if you are AFK. So they're not really in the wrong. You're going to struggle to really get, you know, like, if you get messaged by a supervisor and, you know, like, and you aren't there and they've contacted you for 30 minutes and you've not responded, even if you are on Unicom and it's not necessarily doing much else, technically they are within the code of conduct rights to get rid of you. Code of Conduct Alpha 9, I think it is. But yeah. Code of Regulations. Code of Regulations. But yeah. Would you get a permanent mark on your VATSIM profile if you would be kicked from a SUP? So, depending on the severity, every case is treated individually. So I can't go into detail about a lot of things with VATSIM supervising because, you know, there is a level of confidentiality to things. You know, for me personally, when I supervise, whenever I am asked to look at a certain person, or like, let's say a VATSIM controller does a dot wallop and says, "Hello, this person hasn't responded to contact me for 15 minutes. I'll go and look at where they are on the map, go and send them an initial contact message and go, "Hello, my name is Matt. I am a supervisor on VATSIM. Please respond to this message." And then straight away, I will go and look at their account details. And again, you know, for confidentiality reasons, there's not a whole lot I can speak about that. But we can basically see the level of severity of their account. So let's say that they've been on the network for 10 years and they've got a completely clean slate. Probably not going to give them a 48-hour ban and get them referred to somebody who can extend that ban for this one offence, right? However, if you've been on the network for 6 months and every couple of weeks you've had a report through which has been logged internally with notes to say that you keep going AFK and controllers can't contact you, then that might escalate it. So it's really a very individual thing. There's no kind of like clear cut and paste way to deal with a case, even though it might be the same thing of, "Hello, I've got a pilot here who is non-responsive. That is a code of conduct Bravo 3. You deal with it in a very individualistic way dependent on what that user's profile history is, right? If it's their first offence, there's not going to be much chance I'm going to give them a ban. If they've done it every week for the last year, you probably will. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not going to speak for other supervisors. This is just how I supervise. If you folks ever have an issue with the way that a supervisor deals with you, or you want to have something referred, there are levels where you can do that. You know, I don't want to sit here and tell you that the supervisor's done something wrong for your case because I've not heard from the supervisor what might have happened, and that's not my role to judge those things. However, yeah, if for whatever reason you feel like a supervisor has contacted you and done something incorrectly or done something that maybe you felt was a little bit too harsh, or you would just simply like some further explanation on, there are avenues of communication you can go down to seek some further clarification on things. You know, a supervisor isn't the highest level ranking person on VATSIM. They are not a god. Their primary focus and their primary role should be to help people on the network. That's the way that I was brought into being a supervisor. You know, we're not there just to kick people off the network. We're there to help. So, yeah, if you do feel like you want any further clarification on anything, you know, when you've been on the network, if you've had an encounter with a supervisor, then, yeah, there are people you can reach out to. Who is God's up? Yeah, that's it. Toby's here on YouTube. Hello, mate. And Simfun, hello. Good to see you. Best vibe for a Monday evening. Good to see you all. Sorry, folks. I realise that I've not responded to a lot of messages, but good to see you all. We are slowly but surely descending into Edinburgh. We've got a really slow descent because there's like a 75 mile distance to descend 10,000 feet on this star. And then, yeah, hopefully we're going to have a bit of ATC in. Hi, Chewy. James says hi. Hi. James says you should read chat more. Okay. The VATSIM COC doesn't teach you how to talk or speak. No, the VATSIM COC, that's the code of conduct. So that's the rules of the network. That's the basics of how to operate on the network to abide by the rules. If you want to learn how to speak and actually talk to ATC, there should be a whole section of the VATSIM website dedicated to pilot and pilot training. There's also loads of great tutorials on YouTube. Plus, there's also a scheme in place for where you can get pilot ratings. So I think you can even get mentored on how to be a pilot on VATSIM. It would be funny if a person actually fell asleep and missed the 30-minute rule on VATSIM. I don't think it would be funny, because it would land them in trouble. I wouldn't necessarily say that's funny. Guys, you can't do follow ages and watch times for other people and stuff. Doesn't work like that. That's not how it works. Right, ATIS information. Lima. Edinburgh approach. Good evening, Rhino 3598, descending through flight level 120 inbound Tala. We've got information, Lima.
3598, Edinburgh, I expect ILS runway 06, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, we'll expect ILS 06, Rhino 3598. So he doesn't need to tell us to hold here. You will have noticed with that initial message that he's not told us to hold. The reason why is because we're expected to hold as per the chart. Look, warning, do not proceed beyond Stirrer or Tartan without ATC clearance. ATC's very quiet, are they? Don't look at it on my audio mixer, mate.
Charlie and Mama to Unicom.
Unicom 5 Charlie.
Is it very quiet, chat? You've been following for 3 minutes and 52 seconds. But you've sent 165 messages. When was the last time you were here? You were last here in April, evidently didn't like my content, so unfollowed, and now have refollowed again, and are randomly sending weird messages. So there we go. Hey, Grizzle! ATC volume is quiet. That's weird. I feel like all of my audio settings have changed.
Radar, good evening, Emirates 902, 2400.
Emirates 902, Edinburgh radar, climb now to flight level 140.
How's that? Grizzle, thank you for the raid, mate. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Is that any better with the audio?
For the 5588, Edinburgh radar, expect ILS 06, descend to flight level 100.
Thank you very much for the raid, mate. I hope you had a good stream. You join us descending into Eddie.
Descending 3000, speed 180, to
20125, continue right turn, heading 255.
Right turn heading.
Been looking at the Lego Concorde. Where do you recommend? Oh, it's insane. So good.
255.
It's so good.
20125, 2 miles from touchdown, descend.
Right, I am gonna.
Feet.
Altitude 4000 feet.
I feel like there's a subsection of chat right now who are having a conversation with themselves.
Right turn 030 degrees cleared. ILS approach runway 06. Easy to mouse again.
Runner 359, cushion runner 3589. Sorry. Runner 3598. Flight 02. Cushion 025. Speed 220 knots.
Speed 225 knots. And sorry, can you just confirm the heading 025 for Ryanair 3598?
On a 3598, flighting 025, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, left 025 degrees, Ryanair 3598.
Emirates 902, continue heading 130
Cool.
degrees.
Continue 130 on its transition.
So it looks like we might not be holding, which is exciting. Hello there, R Moles, thanks for the follow. Welcome. How do you retake the test if you failed? I don't know, I'll be honest. I don't know of anybody who's failed the test, so I don't know.
Business 46, Edinburgh radar, descent flight 120, expect ILS runway 06.
Descent flight level 120, expect ILS 06, postman 46.
Oh, you can do the follow age command for other people. I did not know that worked.
EGPH Mike Whiskey, speed 160
That is news to me.
4 DME.
160 until 4 DME to Mike Whiskey.
How's the bat? Yeah, all good, mate, all good.
Easy 15 Mike, descent flight level 80.
Descent level 80, easy 15 Mike. Edinburgh radar, easy 12 Tango, descending through flight level 145.
Easy 12 Tango, Edinburgh radar, expect ILS runway 06, descent flight level 130.
Right,
130, we'll expect ILS 06, easy 12 Tango.
so if I do this, and then this, should give us
EGPH Mike Whiskey, contacted
a nice extended centre line. Want to go?
Tower 118.70.
Guys, please stop spamming the follow age command. I know you're trying to troll. Leave it out. I wasn't born yesterday.
3598, descent of altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Is that for me?
Ryanair 3598, descent of altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Apologies. 6,000 feet on QNH 1011. Ryanair 3598.
2Jet 125, turn right heading 330 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right, level change, 6,000 feet, QNH 1011. Good.
Mike sliding 025, descent cushion.
Yeah, not bad, Alpaca. How are you, mate?
Easy 15 Mike sliding 025, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, V15 Mike. Shuttle 8 November with view passing flight level 206.
Woo!
Look
Look at that. Is it good, Ollie? I'll do the update later.
Flight level 140.
Ollie, I had chicken salad. Very exciting, right? Actually, it was really good.
Direct NATAB and Unicorn, thank you, bye-bye.
2Jet 125, descent of altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent altitude 3,000 feet to E25.
Ryanair 3598, turn left heading 280 degrees.
We had a Mackey's again. Nice. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong though, can you?
Ryanair 3598, turn left heading 280 degrees.
Left 280 degrees, Ryanair 3598. Do you miss the good old P3D days? God no. Absolutely not. Not in the slightest. I've not flown in P3D since February of last year and I've not missed it once since then.
Descent flight level 110, code 426.
Hey, John Borg, hello. Panama City overnight. Oh, very nice. Enjoy.
Best flight line, Killer Golf, climb at your discretion on DDCOM.
Climb my discretion, Unicom.
Just old. Yeah, not good old days, just old. Nah, we've got many good memories in that sim.
Hold at Tartan's published, delay 5 minutes.
Oh, we got people holding behind us. Looks like we might have got away with it.
November as well, hold at Tartan's published, delay 10 minutes.
Looks like we might have got away with it.
Shuttle 8 November.
2Jet 125, turn right heading 030 degrees, cleared ILS runway 06.
Not even the long haul. Yeah, I guess I missed the 747-400 a bit.
Runway 5588, flighting 035, speed 220 knots.
035, speed 220, runway 5588.
Easy 15 Mike, descent of altitude 6,000 feet, QNH
Right, I'm
1011.
on the listen out for ATC chat. Trying not to miss any other things.
3598, 25 miles from touchdown, descent of altitude 4,000 feet.
Center altitude 4,000, Ryanair 3598. Level change, down to 4,000, we got 25 miles, so we're fine on the speed.
600 for 600.
maybe chase plane. I miss like certain elements of chase plane, but I'm so used to the camera system in the sim now, I don't really think about it much.
Runner 5588, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1011.
The amount of people who sleep on the default 747 in MSFS now, since it had the avionics update a couple of years ago, it's honestly, I'm not flying it for a while, but I really enjoy flying it.
120, easy 12 Tango.
Postman 46, descent to 5190.
Don't need anti-ice.
Descent flight level 90, postman 46. Runner 3598, turn right, being 330 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right, 330 degrees, speed 180, Rhino 3598.
2Jet 125,
Flaps 1.
speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
And we're going to need to take flaps 5 on this as well.
Easy 15 Mike, turn left, heading 280 degrees.
What I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to go vertical speed and just keep the descent going because I don't really want to level out if I can help it. Oh, we're looking really good with that glide. If we can just keep 700 feet per minute in, that's going to be great. Because he wants us 180, we need to go flap 5 because we're going to be below the flap 1 bug. So flaps 5. Speed's coming back. 1 to go is checked. Thanks again to Grizzle. Grizzle, if you're still here, buddy, thank you so much for the raid, mate. I hope you had a lovely stream. I'm sorry that I almost feel like I glazed over that. We just started to get busy with ATC and our arrival and things. And chat was getting wild. Thank you, mate.
Flight number 140, we're going to need to hold because we're above our landing weight, so is there any chance you could direct us to
oh no!
Area?
For the 868 Golf bus, you're holding anyways, just stand by 1 moment.
They've come in from Gran Canaria and they're above max landing weight. Nightmare.
Shell 12 Tango, descent to flight level 110.
That takes some doing to fly from Gran Canaria in a Ryanair 737 and be above max landing weight. That's almost impressive.
110, easy 12 Tango.
Runner 3598, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Send 3,000 feet, Ryanair 3598.
Easy 15 Mike,
3,000 feet on vertical speed.
Feet, TT miles and touchdown.
See if we get turned in and whether we'll go through the localizer. Should get turned in. 3,000 feet to go around. A1H, can we calm it down? Thanks, bud. I've got no idea if you've had too much sugar today or something. Sounds it. Too early in the week for that kind of nonsense. Right, 030 degrees, clear for ILS approach 06, Ryanair 359A. Too early in the week for that. I'm just reading that, I'm like, what the hell kind of messages are coming up in my chat? Right, we're flat 5, speed 180, right 030 degrees, clear for the ILS, beautiful. So Clinton, it came out after I went live and was already setting up for today's flight, so I haven't had a chance to install it, but we'll have a look at it soon for sure. Too much sugar, is that what it is? Is it the sugar? Right. Yeah. We'll say it was that. Is the 737 MAX easy to fly the NG? No idea, I've never flown a MAX, mate. Oh, we got a bingo, though. No, our lock and GS. Our volume's okay, chat. We good.
Right turn 330, easy 1 submit.
Logan 391, continue on Unicom.
That's Unicom, Logan 391.
Ryanair 3598, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 to 4, and we're fully established, Ryanair 3598.
Ryanair 3598, contact Edinburgh Tower, 118.705.
118.705, Ryanair 3598, great job, thanks.
Ryanair 5588, total.
Grounds on 121755. Tower, hello, Ryanair 3598, ILS 06.
Ryanair 3598, Edinburgh, hello, continue approach 06, you surface wind 060 degrees 6 knots, number 1 is 1 to depart ahead.
Lovely, thanks so much, continue approach 06, Ryanair 3598. I'm just going to go flap 10 here just to get some more drag going because we want to be 160 to 4.
125, roll to the end, vacated, Delta, contact ground 121.
Actually, to be fair, we can go get down flap 15, we're that close.
Thank you. EGPH Bravo Delta 2 Delta. EGPH Bravo Delta, thank you. Contact Edinburgh radar 121.2.
Quiet face. What's that?
Thank you. 3125, please don't stop on the runway. Keep it rolling, Delta 1, please.
Right, okay. So 160 to 4. Let's get the runway heading in. Probably good help, isn't it?
Turkish 404, can you receive voice?
No. It seems they cannot.
Shuttle 337, surface wind 060 degrees 6 knots, clear to takeoff 06.
Postcode, thank you for the sub, mate. I paused it for landing, but I'll get to it as soon as I can, buddy.
Just confirm you're heading over to ground 121.755.
Maps 30.
Hello.
Right, we are not clear to land. Thank you, postcode. Appreciate it, buddy. I'm going to put all the lights on just so that I'm ready to disconnect as soon as we get the clearance. Cool. Right. Let's hope we don't screw it up. Here we go. 06 clear to land, right now, 3598.
Contact Edinburgh radar 121.
Here we go.
121.
Yeah, absolutely, Beanie. You're right.
Tower, good evening. Shuttle 9 Yankee. Shuttle 9 Yankee, Tower, hello.
Look at the queue. Oh, it's not that bad, actually.
I know 8 miles. 815 Mike, Edinburgh, hello. Continue approach 06. You just come in number 1. Surface wind 060 degrees 6 knots. Will be 1 to depart ahead. See you on 5, Mike.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
He brakes out. Reverse normal. Got quite a lot of flare into that.
Proceeding to Alpha 1 on Alpha.
Skywest 401, welcome to the queue.
Welcome to the queue. Right, I want to get off at Alpha. So, man your brakes. 60 knots, forward idle. 54 minutes. We'll take that. There we go, welcome down.
Red S35 down at 8, welcome to Edinburgh, vacate right on Charlie. Hold short of
Charlie.
Alpha, contact ground 121.755, bye-bye.
Right, Charlie, short of Alpha, we'll contact ground 121.755, Rhino 3598, thanks. Oh, my performance has gone down the drain. Ground, hello, Rhino 3598, just vacating 06 on Charlie, short of Alpha.
Rhino 3598, Edinburgh ground, good afternoon, hold Charlie 3, break. Jet 125, what are you doing?
So we need what are you doing? It's always great when a controller says that.
Oh yeah, so yeah, if we go to hold Alpha 1 is 215.
Brilliant, great, brilliant.
125, you now turned onto the wrong taxiway. Taxi, any stand on your left via Quebec.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, good, yeah,
Right,
don't acknowledge it.
Right turn Alpha, hold Alpha 13.
Right on Alpha, short of Alpha 13, right now, 3598. Don't give the controller what you want to do, what they've given you to do. Just thank you.
EGPH Foxtrot Bravo, left turn Alpha, holding point Alpha, correction Alpha 1, runway 06.
Yeah, that's it. Just park wherever. It's the sign of a controller giving up hope on the pilot. So again, Alpha short of Alpha 13. There's Alpha 14. Alpha 13 is the next.
Good evening, KLM 852 ready for push and start at gate 16.
Right, we are good there. I don't think there's anything else we need to do at the moment. See what stand we get given.
EG85 Foxtrot Bravo, Edinburgh Ground.
EG85 Foxtrot Bravo experiencing radar issues.
Oh.
EG85 Foxtrot Bravo, are you able to taxi?
What's happening? As soon as you got on the ground, absolute chaos has erupted. Right, let's get the sub. Postcode, I love you. Thank you for the 13 months with the Prime. What's going on? Holy crap, I love it. Thank you very much, mate.
EG85 Foxtrot Bravo, I need you to read back the taxi instruction, please.
Good to see you, my dude. Shalom to you. Shalom, shalom. Also, Captain Big J, Jack Napton, and Tom. Thank you very much for the follows. Thank you. Very kind of you. How very generous.
Holding point. Oh. EG85 Foxtrot Bravo might not be able to taxi.
Then log off! Bye! I feel like everything has been done with so much decorum today. And it's been busy here, but it's been fine. And now it's just, we vacated the runway and everything has descended into utter chaos. I mean, oh, controller's doing a great job.
From your left, taxi stand 1 Alpha via Echo.
1 Alpha via Echo after the EasyJet passes in front. Ryanair 3598. The controller is doing an absolute grand job, but I just feel like chaos has erupted. Right, stand 1 Alpha. Cool. So, main apron. 1 Alpha.
Good evening,
sounds good.
Stand 16, ready for push.
Very good. Good. Blame me, yeah, just blame me, that's it. Blame me. Right, park and brake release, and we're going to put our taxi light on now to give the EasyJet the sign to hurry the heck up and get out of our way. As all good pilots should do. Oh, look at that view. Seriously, though, look at that view. Aircraft on approach. Lighting coming on. Queue of aircraft at the holding point. This is what flight sim's all about, really, isn't it? This is peak flight sim. Beautiful views. New incredible airport scenery. Crap loads of traffic. People taxiing onto the grass. Loads of ATC. And we didn't even need to hold. Don't get much better than that, do you? You don't get much better than that. What a time to be alive. My performance, I'm still getting about 45 to 50 FPS. That's not too bad considering the amount of traffic, to be honest. It's not amazing though for an airport of this size. I'm with you in the gym. Enjoy the workout. Do 5 extra reps because I told you to. Just for me. There you are. Right, 1 Alpha. Looks like we've got the safe dot. Oh, this is a lovely stand to park on with a view of the tower. Are people still trolling in the chat, even as I asked them kindly not to? I feel like there's 5 people who have just shared one of those dip and mix things. You know, like the sherbet things. Although they're probably not old enough to remember those things. But like you have like a oh, I can't remember what they were called. Back in my day when I was a young lad, 8 million decades ago. You had like a thing, you would like rip the top off this like plastic, well, like paper bag, and it had sherbet in. Yeah, dib dab. That's it. It sounds like 5 people have shared a bag of dib dab and snorted it up their nose or something, and then come into my Twitch chat. They've made lines with their mum's Blockbuster card and then snorted some dib-dabs and come into Twitch chat. It's quite scary. Anyway, enough of that. Right, parking brake set. AP is available. 2 blue, 1 red. Engines are dead. There we go. Well, that was an interesting taxi-in. What is going on? It's a very good question. It's a very, very, very good question. Right, well, chat, can we turn the conversation to how awesome the ATC has been today? Please, can we fill the chat with some love for the controllers, both here at Edinburgh and in Ireland as well. They've been absolutely freaking spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Go away. There we go. Right. So that's gonna go. 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 Do the ATC get paid? No, they're all volunteers, mate. Right. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still on the AP. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, that can come off. That can come on. Good. Right, I think we are finished. And then the doors are... It's really weird that the it's really weird that like the PMDG mod like did the GSX doors opening fine on the 737, but on the 777 you need to do it manually. I don't know if that's because of the whole auto and manual logic. But it's just weird because all the doors open automatically on the... Oh, does it? Have they updated it? Oh, does it do it now? Oh, okay, maybe it was bugged then. Maybe it was bugged. Well, there we are. Let's go and have a look on Volanta, shall we? Let's go and have a peek. Review your flight. It never worked from day one on the 73. Right. Well, I'm surprised. I thought we'd be holding at Tartan, but we got instant vectors and straight in, and actually we were about 5-6 minutes early on what we were supposed to be for the flight time, so we will happily take that. Although, to be fair, we did increase the cost index, so I'm not necessarily too surprised. Oh, says it was quite a heavy landing. Mrs. Hetty Wool, thank you for the 145 bits. Thank you. Well, it's a bit of luck I wasn't the pilot with that landing. I thought I flared quite a good amount then, but it didn't seem so. 297. It was alright. 1.06 on the G. Maybe I just didn't flare enough. Smack bang on the centre line, a little bit before the main markers. We were easily off at Alpha, though. It was a safe landing. It was a good friction on the tyres landing. Thank you, Mrs. Hetty Wolf. That's very kind of you. Oh, I'm glad you had a good experience on the airline. I've not flown with Ryanair now for, God, over 10 years. Yeah, it's been about 10 years since I last flew with Ryanair. Crazy to think. There we go. You can see the passengers walking in. Again, obviously, you've got full GSX profile. And what's really cool is you can even see them walking in there. Although, for some reason, the door isn't open. I thought the door's opened. But you can still see them walking down the path, which is pretty cool. Love it. Yeah, engaging the landing gear. That's it. Beautiful stuff. I love the way the sun's reflecting off there. Hey, Cam, thank you for the cheer. Oh, and Max just intercepting. Nice. So Max a little bit behind us. Good. Yeah, it was. I mean, I felt like we got lucky that we didn't get into the holds. I think we timed it perfectly. I think if we were the next aircraft in, we would have been holding. And look, I mean, it's 9:30 and there's still a crap load of aircraft in. There's 22 departures and there's, what, 5 in the queue there. That's ridiculous. Thank you very much. Cheers, Cam, for the cheer. Cheers for the cheer. Thank you very much. Cool. Right, well, there we go then. Yeah, my FPS is really struggling now. Holy crap, we're getting like, I think with the GSX going and GSX passengers, it's like 40 FPS I'm getting right now. So We are struggling a bit performance-wise here. It probably doesn't help with all those cars as well. That's probably not a helping factor. And all the traffic. But, okay. Cool. Right, well then, folks. I'm going to finish up there for the day. And we'll be back tomorrow. So tomorrow is World Update Day. Yeah, it's World Update UK and Ireland launch day tomorrow. I can't tell you what time it is at the moment. But we'll be posting on social media as soon as it goes live and everything. So I'll make sure that we get all of our posts on Twitter and Facebook and on the forums and Discord and stuff as soon as the World Update goes live. And then tomorrow we will do a... tomorrow we'll do like a Farnborough fly-in or something, which is one of the airports that's part of the World Update, and I'm going to Farnborough Air Show on Wednesday. So we'll do a bit of a Farnborough fly-in tomorrow for the World Update, and yeah, should be live hopefully about normal time, 6 to 6:30ish or so. Once again, big thanks to Pyreegue for this awesome scenery. Really appreciate them sending it across to me to try out. Great to see an update to Edinburgh. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for all the VATSIM ATC that we've had both here in Edinburgh and in Shannon as well. It makes such a huge difference when we get a bit of ATC. And thanks to all of you lovely folks. I know last week was a bit of a crazy week, and then it's also going to be a bit of a quieter week this week. But yeah, it's hopefully been a fun one for you to watch. So I will see you all tomorrow. All right, folks. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday evening, and we'll see you then. Have a great one, folks. Good night all. Happy landings.